really take.
Yo, testing 1 2. Yes. How do I even start this intro? How do I even start this podcast again, man? I feel like whenever we start this, it's like I always have to come up with something brand new. But yeah, man, welcome to the Referees Podcast by the man them
for the man them.
As always, yeah, man, we hear another. Oh, shut this. I've lost my marbles, mate. Let's go again.
We're definitely gonna have to do it.
Yo, what's happening, man? Episode 38 of the Wrestling's podcast by the man them for the man them. Got everyone inside. Big up Versi as usual. Versi can't make it today due to work commitments and stuff. But yeah, big him up, man, 10 times. But yeah, we got Mr. WrestleManiac. Today you didn't bring a mattress. What's going on, man?
Man said my mattress, you know. It's the backdrop, bro.
What's wrong with this guy?
I'm joking. But yeah, go on.
Nah, you lot took me out of my settings, so I'm back in the studio with you, man.
Come on.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm sorry, man. I didn't have to pull you up like that. Man. But yeah, yeah. What we saying? Yes, yeah.
When I say guap, you say daddy. Guap,
Daddy.
guap. It's the strong star rating, leg drop hating, big back rubbing, Chris Jericho loving, son of a gun. It's your boy Delboy here.
Yeah. Hey, I can't lie. Skip me, man. Come to you after. Come to me after, bro.
Let's go. I know it's Mex. Go on.
Alright, so my name is Mex. I'm a wrestling fan, a wrestling enthusiast, a WrestleManiac, if you will. And today I am back on the WRESTHINGS podcast.
Wait.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Man, put his aura on the thing. Do your thing, bro.
It's the most prominent personality on the net.
Ooh.
The youngest in charge from the studio
To the set. What?
No more canteen chilling or main event living.
What?
It's your boy the Laps here live in the flesh.
Hey, piss him off.
Say reload it.
Yeah, not this thing.
I can't lie, you smashed it, fam. You smashed it. Go again.
You know this is your last wheel up. After that, it's now normal. After next week it's normal now. Like we get it now. We get it. Because I had to get a wheel up when I had.
As long as you remember every word.
I remember it. No, it's calm.
Calm. Alright, so it's the most prominent
We might have to have
personality on the
subtitles.
net.
Sorry, we might have to have subtitles for his intro.
Yeah, facts.
That's calm.
Facts.
That's calm. We
And
can
you know his head bobbling on each word.
Yeah, facts. We need that.
It's calm. So the most prominent personality on the net.
What?
The youngest in charge from the studios
To the set.
Yep.
No more canteen chilling, a main event living.
Yeah.
It's your boy the Laps here live in the flesh.
Come on.
Let's go.
Yo.
I swear your face.
Yes, man, it's your boy Sam Blacks.
Yes.
Mr. Controversial.
Underdone. I'm not even gonna mention it.
Don't mention it.
Don't worry, innit? You like know, innit? East London.
Normal.
Hey, fam, I feel like I need to do this proper. You might have
Cool,
mics.
you ready, yeah?
You might have mics. Fam.
Yeah, go on,
Put a
say
mic to my
that.
mouth, man. Put a mic to my mouth, man. Max, put a mic to the mouth. Come interview me, man. What the fuck? I'm joking.
We are backstage on Velocity.
What's good, fam?
I'm here with Anarfi. What do you have to say, nigga?
What I'm gonna say?
Trust me, Todd Grisham.
Yo, let me give it to you like this, man. It's the VHS pap, and I ain't got time for no golden age cap.
What?
And you're tuning into the WRESTHINGS podcast. What am I gonna get? What? You might not guess what? I'm done, fam.
Baby, you didn't let it simmer. You didn't let it simmer.
Yeah, you didn't let it simmer.
I didn't let it simmer. I rushed it, innit?
And this is, you just ended it. It was good. It sounded
And let me add to it next week, innit? But yeah, man. It's the VHS pap. I ain't got time for golden age cap, man. You know what time it is, man. Big up Kinetic. Big up, yeah. Everyone in it.
Where do we start?
Bro, let's start on the Supreme Monkey thing, fam. Cause fam, listen, let's start on Supreme Monkey first. Yo, Blacks, I'm sorry, yeah. I had to edit that episode, yeah.
Hey, I'm actually crying.
You know what happened? Yeah,
Yeah, talk to us.
I think it was the Star Dog. You know, Star Dog does a lot of things to people, man. I think it was the Star Dog that day, man. It wasn't a good thing, man. I think I blame the Star Dog. Yeah,
Fam, I was gone.
I blame the Star Dog, man.
Supine monkey, fam.
Hey, you man, stop
You know what
butchering
it is,
man's
yeah?
name, bruv.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why. Listen,
Stop butchering man's name.
it's just mad. I'm gonna stop. I'm actually gonna stop. Big up. You know what I mean? Big up, man. Some
Yeah.
smoky. I was gonna say it again.
Because let's say again, I'll say. So that's Supine.
I was just about to say it again, but then I thought, no, Sam, you're moving mad.
Hey, I can't lie. That clip needs to do numbers online. Because that clip is funny, fam. But yeah, man, where do we actually start? Let's go with Raw, Retribution and Reveal. First and foremost, I feel like you said it, you predicted this time ago. They're fluffing it. You think they're blagging it, and I agree with you, man. The mask that they're wearing doesn't make sense, especially Mia Yim's one. My Yim's one. We know who you are, bro. Do you get what I mean? Like, there's no sort of like.
I think, like I said, I think WWE has just, once again, I've said this many times on the podcast, being naive, you know? Like, okay, cool. To the little kiddies, they don't know who Mia Yim or Trevor or who's that tall, who's that?
Dabbo-Kato.
Yeah. They don't know who they are, so okay, fair enough. But to us, respect us. We know who they are. Just you know what I mean? Just expose it and let's just see what's going on. Do you know what I mean? That's the problem with WWE. It's just, yeah.
I mean,
I love WWE, but you know.
From a personal point of view, like, I can't imagine being one of these wrestlers who, like we always hear, has probably been a wrestler for 10 to 15 years before this day, before this point, and then you're saddled with a gimmick like this, which is like, you know,
what's a slapjack?
fam.
I love to be our boy now. I'm so sorry.
This is someone that's been in this, doing this as their craft for 15 years. And this is how you're bringing them out to the main public with like some gimmick that's not gonna last. Like
Giving them Def Jam Vendetta names.
Trust me, that's a slapjack.
Fam,
Slapjack.
fuming.
T-Bar and Mace.
They're taking
It's crazy.
taking a piss.
It's nuts.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's actually nuts.
But yeah, I just feel like they're definitely fluffing it right now. Majority of the stuff don't make sense because it's like when the actual Retribution members were in the ring, another like 50 man turned up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's bare confusing. I just like slightly lost interest from it from time ago, to be honest. But yeah, it's just
Yeah, I don't care about
it was
it.
dumb.
I think one of the parts that was mad to me was that Retribution in their promo when they come out, they were talking all about how the other wrestlers. I'm sure Dijakovic called the other wrestlers on the roster whores.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you're just
he
taking
did.
contracts and earning money, this, that, and the other. But you, man, have now signed a contract.
Who-
So are you
who
doing work
G-checked-
experience?
Who G-checked him in that? Who G-checked him in? Who said that actually?
Was it
Someone said that in Raw.
MVP said, I
yeah,
thought when
yeah.
you lot would get your contracts, you would chill, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're gunning people for earning money, but you signed a contract. So is this internship or work experience or volunteering or what? Are you not earning money as well? Like,
So dumb.
they were doing what they wanted before they had a contract, and now they got a contract, and Michael Cole, whoever's shouting, they can do what they want. They've got freedom, like, but they were doing that anyway. Come
that's
on,
funny.
bro. It's
No,
like
it's
Sam has
true.
just said. How old are we? Like,
This is what I'm saying. This is very naive.
it's poor, man.
What do you think of it? I know you got a lot to say, bro.
I don't even have a lot to say.
but
Fam,
you
it's
said-
shit. No,
yeah.
I said like Raw in general was shit, but Retribution is just like it's just lost cause, and like you guys are saying, like it's like we're not kids, like we're not naive to what's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like for the past like 4 episodes, we've been talking about wrestling logic, WWE logic, and it's like they just tend to throw all of the logic out of the window. And it's like, fam. And the thing is, even with Dominic Dijakovic, him as a leader, I can slightly see it.
Yeah,
like, this
I can
promo,
understand it.
I'm invested, but at the same time, it's like, fam, I can't take you seriously. You've got red face paint. You've got this stupid hockey
Man's looking like Bane from Batman. I was confused.
Fam, it's confusing, and it's like, fam, I've seen your run from NXT, even prior to NXT Ring of Honor in PW. I've seen your run.
Exactly.
For you to now be turned into this, like Mex was saying, it's like, fam, these men have been wrestling for God knows how many years for them to be turned into this. And I'm even seeing, like, apparently, like backstage, people are not feeling this. Like, people are laughing.
Apparently, people are laughing.
Fam, people are laughing, and for me, it's like,
That's your peers.
fam, this is your peers. These are people that you've been grinding to potentially work with, and now, fam, I have nothing else to say
You
about
know
this.
what it
Man.
is? Gotta remember, with these wrestlers, they can only do what they're told, innit? So they might not be invested into the actual faction themselves, but because, you know, Vince McMahon, the writers are saying, look, this is what you got to do. They have to make do with what they got in it. So
I feel sorry for them.
it's deep.
Big fact.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Retribution members are laughing at the whole faction themselves. Like, it's just stupid. But again,
Catch-22. It's like, this is my chance to be on TV. And I kind of got to run with it. And not try and make, chicken dinner out of chicken poo.
Basically.
No, big facts.
it's like, because, they've come up from NXT now. They just need to impress the higher-ups first before they can really voice their own opinions, you feel me? So I feel like they're just going to do their best with it, get a little bit of TV time, and then once they've been on the roster for like a good 2-3 months, that's when they'll be like, nah, we're not really feeling this. Or they'll put their own input into what they want for Retribution. Right now, the writers, they're not doing a good job with this faction.
I'm just still failing to see the end goal of it. Like, okay, cool.
That's what I was gonna ask
Retribution,
next.
you want to come and, I don't know, like, the Dajakovic's promo was sick.
Yeah.
It was a proper sick promo. I'll give him that. But at the same time, I still don't get the end goal. It's like, okay, cool. Where are we taking this angle? Is it now going to be... I think someone in the group chat even said something about a Survivor Series match between WWE and Retribution.
I think that's what I think is going to be, because I think, and that's the one good reason why I'm happy that they gave, well, not happy with the names they gave them, but happy they've changed their identities, because WWE's going to mock our logic. However,
yeah, of course.
Right, so I think it's going to be Team Retribution versus a Team WWE at Survivor Series. Hopefully, Retribution are done then after losing.
So, but if they're done, what happens next? Are they gonna go back to their normal characters?
So they go back to the normal characters, and that's why it's mad. But like, at least
it was just
at
a
least
dream.
Dijakovic can maybe come out in the Rumble in January and be Dijakovic, and he won't be T-Bar.
But he's cut his hair now and everything. Like.
He'll go back. He'll go
No,
back.
but that's dead, man.
You know what?
He's
You're correct, but this is
people, the hair
go
grows
fast.
quick, you know.
this is
Yeah,
WWE
it really
logic.
does.
WWE are thinking, okay, we can call him T-Bar. When this fails, he can go back to being Dijakovic, because we never debuted him as Dijakovic.
Yeah.
True.
So that's like
No,
that.
but Mia Yim. What about Mia Yim?
They
Everyone
haven't
knows her.
They
revealed
haven't
her
even
name
given
yet.
her a name yet.
Bro, but she's got. They've given her a face. They've given her face.
You're right.
She got a meme.
They don't rate us, our intelligence, our common sense, our logic anyway. So they're gonna play it.
I don't think it's a case of.
I think it's just more in terms of the target audience. Like I said, it's more towards the kids. Kids don't understand a lot of shit.
Kids don't like that shit. I'll be Devil Mighty,
Bro, I won't even lie to you. My brother's 10.
Yeah, he's not liking
and
that
he's
shit.
just like,
He don't
fam,
buy it.
I don't
My
get
son
it.
won't
Like,
like
I
that
don't understand it. These are people that I've seen on NXT, and it's like, I understand the whole rebrand, but it's like, my little brother's 10, and he's telling me he doesn't understand the end goal of Retribution. Like, he doesn't understand where it's meant to go. Like, with people like, for example, Nexus, we understood.
Nexus
it's a shame
was
they
sick,
got buried. But we understood what they were coming from. They've suffered from the whole NXT game show kind of thing, and they've now come to say, I'm coming to fuck shit up, and and they fuck shit up. It's a shame that they got buried and things did come from it. Whereas with now, it's like, cool, they've fucked up God knows how many weeks of Raw and Smackdown. They then were exclusive to Raw before they even signed the Raw contract. They were still coming to fuck shit up. They then signed the Raw contract, still fuck shit up, and even in their first match they lost. So now I'm lost on what's the point? Like, these invasion angles don't work.
I don't expect your younger brother or yourself to know what the end goal is, because the people writing this
don't even know themselves.
The end goal.
Even the wrestlers don't know.
They don't know what's happening.
God
next week.
himself that knows the future doesn't know what these lot are doing with
He's not going to
Retribution.
turn up to work next week and be told what's going to happen, and then 2 hours before the show goes live and they hit the red button, it's going to change. So
big facts.
no one knows. We just have to, go with what we're being shown.
Yeah. What else?
Before we even quickly move on, Mex posted something on Instagram about finding your Retribution name.
Oh,
I
get out of
found
here.
that
What
quite
the
funny.
hell?
So I want everyone
laughed this morning.
everyone to find the Retribution name. So my name.
Hey, that's what you're doing on social media. I'm joking, bro.
Anarfi on one today, aren't you?
I'm on one, bro. Like, I like, bro, the golden age is slander, fam. I've had enough, fam.
You were living last week.
Fam, I was, fam.
It was unprovoked.
Kinetic gave me, fam, he gave me some sort of power, fam. I can't lie,
it was
fam. But
unprovoked.
see, when your visceral thing expires, you're gonna come for everyone's neck, watch.
So my name, my Retribution name
strategic.
would be Monster Muscle. I'm not opposed to it.
So what's this one?
So month and day you were born.
Okay.
So I'm Monster Muscle. So that's going to be my name for the
My
rest
name
of
is,
the
my name would be called Loco Bar. That sounds like a club in Oxford Circus.
Yeah, fully.
So if I remember correctly, Mine is called Loco Butts. No homo.
October as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, we probably got the same one.
October, wait.
October 23rd.
Yeah. Look at what? Oh yes. Yeah. I didn't even send to the mic from.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, me and Anarfi got the same birthday. So we
Loco
have the
Bar.
same name, innit?
Yeah.
Get
Was
me,
it
you know,
Monster
man,
Viscera?
You know, man was certified, man.
Hey, forget it. I call
Be
it off.
quiet over there. This is the guy that thinks Chris Jericho's the best ever. Give it a rest.
Call it off,
Yeah,
man.
listen.
Jericho's top 5.
Yeah. But
Wait, you'd put Viscera in your top 5, but you won't put Chris Jericho in your top 5.
it's top 5 big
Now you
men,
sabi
not top
what?
5, not top 5 of all time. It's different.
I beg, say your name, fam.
Listen, my name is Monster Slash.
Monster Slush.
Monster Slash.
Oh, slash. Oh, raw.
Slash.
Oh, slash like a slush puppy from. Oh my days.
What's happening, people? It's your boy Delboy. Tune into the Wrestling's podcast. Make sure you follow us. Bow.
Yeah, one thing I did see on social media, because I've been kind of off and on, innit? I've been bare busy this week with stuff, yeah. Fam, on the kickoff show, we're having Asuka challenge defend her WWE thingy, a women's championship.
That makes no sense to me.
Again, too.
On the kickoff show.
Lena Vega.
Fam, wait, are you man deep in it?
The only reason I think it's okay to be there is because they've literally just slapped it together.
It's not, but it's never okay for a
It's
double.
not.
That's a credible title, fam.
That's the women's world.
That's the women's world championship.
Yeah,
It's not like it's a 24/7 championship.
yeah, it shouldn't be there.
Just last year, you lot main evented that shit. Now
Yeah,
this year,
nice.
Hey, that's mad, you know. It was last year that happened.
They main
You
evented
need
it
to,
in
you need to
WrestleMania.
sit down to the mic, bro.
Crazy. It was last year they main evented the women's championship, and now they've put it on the kickoff show.
Yep.
WWE, what's going on?
Zero consistency.
Vince, what's happening, bro?
Even the fact for
There's some good shit.
Zelina to become like #1 contenders a bit.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, like how is she beating? Like I rate Zelina,
Yeah.
but like
Is she done with the Andrade and
It seems so.
She's cribbed them, innit?
It
she's
seems
done
so.
that.
So how did that happen again? I think I missed that.
They just kept losing.
She just got
And
fed
she's
up,
got
fed
fed
up of them losing and bickering.
And then they now won, and we're now going to get Street Profits versus Thing again.
Part a million.
Part
What's
the
it?
top 5.
Well, top 5, fam.
But I'm not going to lie, if they don't win the titles, I'm going to be just like, what's the point? Because you've seen this match how many times?
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan
I
of this.
I slightly
They're
wanted.
booking themselves into a
I-
corner.
I-
Every title's on the line at Clash of Champions,
Yeah.
so they're just putting something together quickly
yeah.
again. Like
I slightly wanted thing though to win that match, the Dominic and Humberto Carrillo.
Yeah, same.
So that Dominic gets his first. Yeah, they look alright. They look good. They look impressive.
Roberto Carrillo is very good in the ring still.
Yeah, he is.
You just can't.
And the way Seth left Buddy Murphy, yeah.
So bad.
Wayman folded his coat.
Hey, I love Steph. Do you know something about Steph? Yeah, he was looking at the comments. He was looking at the commentators. Yeah, looking at the commentators. What am I doing here, fam? He took his coat.
I
Yeah,
got something more important. To
fam. Oh, I like Steph. Man. Steph is funny. Do you know what's funny? I never used to like Steph. Like I've grown to like this guy, fam.
yeah.
Do you get what I mean? This is Monday Night Messiah gimmick is.
Heel Seth is serious.
Yeah, bro. I love it,
Heel
fam.
Seth is a
I
bit
love it,
undefeated,
fam.
I can't lie.
What else happened? Raw Underground. Let's get into that, man. Let's get into that. Are we calling this the burial of Babatunde then?
Big up Riddick Moss. Riddick Moss. Big
no,
up Dolph
well,
Ziggler.
Fam, what's the Dabbo-Kato? Dabbo-Kato. Fam, yeah, man. Obviously, I watched it. He got pammed by Braun Strowman. But then again, did I expect him to win? No. Did I expect Braun Strowman to get any damage in?
Not really.
No.
Did I even expect them to fight?
Did I even expect to fight? Exactly. Did I even expect Braun Strowman to even turn up to Raw Underground? No. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, it was sad to see, and it was just a waste of time, to be honest.
I would have preferred if they.
And stop playing this hip hop music. I'm tired, fam. This hip hop music. It's loaded screen music, fam. I'm tired of it, fam.
I would have preferred because obviously they were on the KO show during Raw to promote
yeah, I
the
see
fight.
that.
So I would
To
have
promote
preferred-
the fight on Raw.
Yeah.
Listen, we've got the Thunderdome now. We don't need the Raw Underground. Been it. Tomorrow, next week, say, this is the last Raw Underground of all time. We're gonna have everyone inside. Just tune in, live it. You get what I mean? We don't need to have. You get what I mean? We don't need it, bro. Like it's done. Like we haven't. Not sorry, bro. I'll keep.
Yeah, sorry. I was just saying. I think Braun Strowman should have maybe chiefed him up on Raw in the ring, just to kind of get his one up there, like his win there, and then Dabbo-Kato beat him up in Raw Underground to maintain that like boss status that he's got.
Yeah,
as
That would have
like,
boosted his
boss,
career
like-
though. Former world champion you've just beaten, so yeah.
Yeah, like
It would have.
he's been the top man there, and now he's just been squashed or
It's just made you realize that Raw Underground is literally like a little league.
yeah.
Like anyone from the main roster can just go there and just be sunning people, and it's like you've built Dabbo-Kato to this height of he's like the final boss. Like nobody can talk to him, nobody can touch him. He can even intervene in matches if he wants to. Whereas now someone from SmackDown can just turn up on Raw and just pam you.
Well, I get it though. It's a form of. I get it though. It's Braun Strowman. It's not any other guy that's just doing it to him. You know? Like
That's true.
It plays hand in hand, because at the end of the day, Braun Strowman is Braun Strowman. He can be good at one stage, and then he could be like in terms of he could be this big monster, and then he could just be a jobber. Like that's Braun Strowman.
Definitely shouldn't be the case.
It's the I know, of course, never. But it's the unpredictability now of, did you think Strowman was going to win that or not? So now that Strowman's won, it's like, what's next for Dabbo-Kato?
But what is next for him then?
Don't know. But if he was to beat Braun
Main
Strowman,
event
that would have
too.
boosted his career. You understand where I'm coming from?
Hey, main event was good though. I enjoyed it still.
I'm trying to see.
Because I love seeing wrestling themed films. So
Just bring him up to Raw. Like he's lost some Raw Underground already.
and do what? Bring his Kente again.
Fam,
We don't need
I
it.
would've- Let him bring his Kente and beat
I'm joking. Yeah,
him
we need
up on
we need representation there, man.
we do,
Representation.
we do.
I'm joking. Representation still.
The thing is, like, he comes to Raw and does what?
Does what? Where do we slot him in? He's not going to in the hot business. I don't understand.
What big guys do we actually have on Raw right now?
What big guys?
What big guys
Yeah.
do we have on Raw right now?
The answer's probably
it's-
none, but then
No, but
who
wait,
does he fight
Yeah, who does he fight?
as
Yeah.
a big guy?
Yeah.
Who was Big Show fighting when he was on SmackDown?
No, but that was that's different times though. That's different times though, man. That's different times. I feel like when Big Show was there was big men there, but like majority of the wrestlers there were stars.
No. There were a lot of big men back in the Ruthless Aggression era, especially that SmackDown.
Who?
The Nathan Jones.
No. He said when
Stop bringing
no,
up
no,
this
no.
Nathan Jones guy. I'm so sorry.
But
I'm going to quit
no,
that
but-
right now.
I'm about to finish.
Yes.
But wait.
Sam, I beg you, promise me to this day.
Sam,
you never
hey, Sam, I get what you're saying, yeah.
Because it was so shit.
Sam, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but when he said that
He wasn't a big man,
No,
he was a
but
little
listen,
boy.
Little boy. Hey, listen, hey, Sam, I get what you're saying, but Lap said when Big Show first came. So when Big Show first came, what big men were there? When he first came to WWE and he came on, he climbed from the ring. What big Show?
I could give an answer, but you guys were shooting.
Viscera was there. Who else was there? Undertaker was there. Was Kane even there?
Kane was there.
Midian's a big man.
No.
I mean, not to me. I mean, he's bigger than us.
Albert was there.
Test.
Albert.
I mean, sorry.
A-Train.
TNA. Were they there? Were they both?
No, do you know who Albert is?
Yeah, I know Albert. I'm
I
saying
don't
when
think
they
he was there yet.
I don't think he was there yet. Them man weren't there.
I
When
think
did
he's
Big Show come?
No.
No.
Albert was there 99.
No, he wasn't, bro.
Albert was probably there. Albert was probably there.
Albert was 100%
Albert was
there
probably there.
99. 100%
So what?
99.
Okay, cool. Forget. The reason I was saying Test because they're both TNA.
Test was even about 99.
Test must should have been about.
Hondo.
Test was about. it.
Okay, forget. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Okay, there were a few big men still.
The thing with Dabbo-Kato as well, we've got to remember, is he hasn't even like featured on NXT TV.
TV, yeah. He's only featured on the Greatest Royal Rumble,
He might be
and
and
Greatest.
just because it's whatever it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's not wrestling. He might not
forgot.
actually be.
He was on the Greatest Royal Rumble though. That's the first time we saw him. I was like, wait, who the hell is that?
That's
That Babatunde from NXT. I was like, wait, what? Big up Versi, but Versi says it proper. When he says it, yeah, he says it proper, and the accent and everything from.
so he might not actually be able to wrestle proper yet, safely. You know, I know he's been on the NXT house show circuit, getting his laps in. No pun intended, but yeah, it's just a thing where he might not actually be on TV on Raw yet because his experience might just not be there.
Fair.
And I struggle to see where they slot him in. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I get it. You're Dabbo-Kato, you're this big fighter. But then it's like, what are you gonna really be adding to Raw besides? I say this the nicest way possible, becoming a second coming of Braun Strowman. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're just gonna slot him in a way where it's like, cool. He's gonna be fighting jobbers. He's gonna be squashing them, and then what? What happens?
Yeah.
Do you know what's weird though? Yeah, I've been thinking this. I feel like if Dabbo-Kato was to come in 2004, that period, the Ruthless Aggression period, I think he can fit in perfectly.
If Dabbo-Kato came in like the 90s, he would be the main event of WrestleMania.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
See why he's laughing?
Sorry,
That's
You
what
know what I did? I was laughing, yeah. I looked at Dirk.
sorry. In when?
Wait, okay, say
When?
The 90s.
90s.
When all that counted was big men.
Yeah.
When Vince was high.
Fine.
If Viscera could fucking win the kick of
Oh,
the
stop it, man. Hey, we got some mad topics for thingy this week though.
Well, so who's
No,
better?
but it's facts though.
So who's better, Viscera or Dabbo-Kato?
Dabbo-Kato.
But we haven't seen him fight though. How can you
He
judge
is.
that?
I don't give a shit.
No.
You're better wrestler than Viscera.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Viscera, I put some respect on his name, man. Put some respect.
Very hot places
RIP.
for everyone. It's fine.
No, I'm good. RIP, bro.
places,
Trust me, fam. I'm good, fam.
Oh, man.
What's happened on
Who's
Raw,
better,
man?
Hornswoggle or Viscera?
Oh, stop this shit, man.
You know what?
Hornswoggle, Viscera's never had a 5-star
I said
match.
Hornswoggle. Allow it.
Viscera's never had a
Allow
5-star.
it, man. Allow. So
Viscera's never-
when has Hornswoggle had a 5-star
Against El Torito.
El Torito.
Hey, we'll see. Tell me I'm lying. Listen, viewers, you've seen it.
We'll see.
Yeah, we all see
That's fucking shit. I don't want to hear it.
What?
Man's doing all tadpole splash and that. I don't want to hear it.
You're telling me that one. So what match was better than that Viscera had?
I told you, the one with him and Albert, the one with him and Cena, the one with him and Lashley, the one with him and Benoit.
Oh, so
Them
yeah, go.
matches are
Keep
all
on.
hard,
Load it.
The one with him and Kane.
Load it. Load it.
Yeah!
The matches, wait, all these matches that he's humping them in the bum. You're mad.
Well, Big Daddy V was humping man in the bump. Impossible.
Wait, Viscera was a humping man?
Impossible.
I'll put it in the group chat.
Got receipts.
No.
I'll put it in the group chat. It was humping man.
Viscera was a different person. I was just about to say, Viscera was a different person calling it. But Big Daddy V was not that guy. It was not that Viscera guy. Pajamas and, you know what I mean? Being with other men, you know, it's not, you know what I mean?
I stand by what I say. Hornswoggle's better than Viscera, but I digress. Sorry, guys.
What else happened on Raw?
This guy had fucking small people's court. You're telling me he's better than Viscera, bruv? What are you talking
This guy
about?
wants us to get cancelled.
No, but it actually happened. That's not. Black shit.
I was joking.
Black.
I thought I was going to say
His blood pressure goes like this.
I know, he does sweat down everything, you see? This why, you know, I got bowls of water.
Hey, what else happened on Raw? Like, it wasn't memorable, man.
I guess the other main talking point was them trying to replay the Eddie Guerrero storyline.
Oh, yeah, sir.
Oh, I'm with that. I'm invested.
Swear.
I like the storyline. I just don't know why they needed to.
But one thing I don't like is when it's weird, isn't it? Like when they involve the family. It's bare weird. I felt awkward, bro, when watching it. Do you know what I mean? They're getting bread in it. Like it's like when I first watched the Eddie Guerrero, Dominic, and Rey Mysterio match. Like I even felt awkward watching that. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause I was like, fam, that's a little child. Like you lot exploiting, man. Fam. Do you know what I mean? You're exploiting the kid, fam. But yeah, it's nice to see, and yeah, not nice to see, but it's nice to watch the thing unfold in it. You know what I mean?
The minute Seth Rollins come out with that brown envelope, I knew what time it was. I knew what time it was.
I knew it.
Like I said, Seth is doing some mad stuff right now, man. I'm really liking him, man.
The delivery of it all was good, but it's just
Yeah.
come on, bro. Like
I like the way that's intertwined into like different stories as well.
Yeah.
You've got him and Buddy Murphy. The way when that implodes.
Well, let me ask a question. What's you guys' thoughts on that? Because like it had the
Buddy
internet
makes
going
me
a bit
laugh.
mad about Buddy Murphy and this whole Aaliyah thing.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
Buddy
that's what I'm
Murphy is
thinking.
32, she's 19, and obviously we've had all of these.
No, but then again,
things, charges and
people
scandals.
need to. Okay, let me not say anything before I get cancelled.
The thing is,
I don't think it might be. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I don't think they're gonna go down.
I'm thinking Buddy or a bit of a. It was obviously, I'm looking at it in the story type of view. I'm not looking at it in that type of view because, come on, we all know, innit?
No, but then again, bro,
I
like
was laughing because I was thinking, Buddy, you little creep. You know what I mean?
I don't.
But obviously, it's not. Obviously, we all know it's not. It's not what it is, innit? Like it's not.
Yeah, of course.
It's not mine.
Yeah, I don't think.
moving to
I
mine,
think
you know
she's
what I mean?
like she said. She said what? I think there was a segment she said. Yeah, I'm a caring person. That's how I am.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I don't think it's that. I don't think they're gonna end up kissing and doing bait like the madness, bro. We're not expecting that. We don't want to see that on TV. Yeah, exactly.
I don't think she's gonna end up lip syncing him or something, but they might still have some type of on-screen. Like she
Nah, we don't need it.
matches and
Nah, we don't need it.
some kinds of hugging and stuff.
could be
She's got
possible.
a man. From what I've seen
Yeah,
on
she's got a
Instagram,
boyfriend.
she's got a boyfriend.
But why are we even looking into that then?
Do you know,
These fans are crazy, man. Let's relax, man. They're like Arsenal fans.
I've already told you about wrestling fans. You know what I mean?
It's like
I've said it on
fam.
the
It's
Instagram.
like example,
Might have to
prime
say-
prime
might have to
example,
say
fam.
this one.
Say what?
Wrestle. Ooh.
Hey, relax. Wrestle bash as well.
Look at his eyes.
See, I've got Satan here, then I've got the angel here.
Hey,
Someone tell me what.
If it's bad, I'll bleep it. You know me. I'll bleep
Okay, wrestle bashers.
Yeah, let's go.
fine.
man.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hey,
But try wrestle bashers.
Fam, I feel like
Do you know what I
fans,
mean?
yeah. I feel like Stan fans are the worst fans. Like, for example, football. This is off topic, but on football, yeah. Thomas Partey, that played for Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
He's Arsenal looking to sign him, bro. These lot, I think he was away on holiday or something with his sisters or family or something. These lot went to his sister's Instagram and pre his account, screenshotting it, sending her DMs, everything, bro. She had to close her account. Do you get what I mean? And now everyone's going to Rey Mysterio's daughter's account to go see that she has a boyfriend. Why did we need to see that?
Do you know what it is? With that whole storyline, I just kind of feel like Rey Mysterio's daughter is probably gonna low blow dominate from behind, and then Buddy Murphy's gonna win the match.
That's what some people are saying.
It's probably just gonna be something small. Like
But I don't.
People are saying that Buddy might use her as a last gasp to turn her into a disciple.
But then again, Buddy's on his way. It looks like Buddy's on his way out.
Wait, what do you mean?
As in,
As a disciple.
yeah, no, he's getting mistreated.
Yeah.
He's on his way out. So why would he bang for Steph if Steph is shooting wrong?
Said on your way out.
I don't know. I don't mean no. He's going to AEW. Yeah.
Like I said, it can either work in two ways. It's either Buddy's gonna say enough of F this and just batter Rollins, or there's gonna be a thing of the daughter's gonna get attached, this, that, whatever, and
Attached to what?
attached. I don't know, to Buddy.
As in, yeah.
Maybe Buddy comforting her. Do you understand where I'm coming from? And then that could lead to now another situation of where now, like you said, low blows Dominic.
Yeah.
And then now goes to the other side.
Yeah.
I've never really looked at the angle as like a romantic.
I can imagine
angle. I've
Dominic
just seen it as someone that's just caring,
Seth because of all that.
So I don't know.
But I think it's something to think about, because obviously she was flogging him the week before with the kendo stick.
Yeah.
Then the next week
Oh,
she
they
saw
were
him.
beating him, fam.
He got batted up by Seth, and she was all putting hand on shoulder for him, like you were beating this guy up last week.
Yeah.
But maybe Buddy does turn on Seth, because obviously Seth is going
Yeah.
on maternity leave soon.
Nah,
But you
bro,
never know,
maybe
to be
that's
fair,
gonna
especially with
rag
like the
on
whole beating thing. Because when I was younger, when my mum used to beat me, she would still come and pet me. So,
yeah.
That's what McDonald.
Maybe do you know what it is?
Maybe she's like
She's the soft. She's like the kind one.
She's seen the madness. She's been involved in it, and then after now she's seen the way that Seth is treating him. It's like
She feels sorry for him.
she feels sad for him. Like, you don't actually have to be involved in this. Like, you can actually walk away from this. You know what I'm saying?
But
Now-
knowing WWE, this is either definitely a romance angle,
No, not going on that.
or she's going to be a
I think
comic disciple
after
or something.
for me after everything that's been happening on social media in terms of the whole speaking out stuff, I don't think it's a good route for WWE to go down, because a lot of people will try and flip it and make it that.
Yeah.
Even though that WWE are not trying to make it that, these fans will try and flip it, and obviously,
she's old enough.
but you know how people are on WWE, like these fans are, they'll try and flip it and make it something negative, bro.
People
So-
are already saying online that it's making me feel uncomfortable.
Exactly. Do you get what I mean? And it's like, why can't you see it for what it is? Like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, but I don't condone any of that madness anyway. I just want to put it out there before someone comes in. 1 minute, 0.5. This guy. Do you get what I mean? But yeah, well, so Raw, that's it with Raw. Like, what do you guys think? Ratings? Like, rate? Wait, you got one more too.
We got the Hurt business to talk about.
I'm sorry, Herb is. Can I ask you something though?
Yeah.
Fam, why is it every week that something on Keith Lee changes?
Do you know what it is?
Every week is either the costume changes, the song changes, the entrance changes.
Right.
Even that song's pissing me off now.
Bro, they just need to stick with the NXT format, but for some reason, they want him to change something.
When singlet and wearing black singlet and wearing great thing, and he stand like this in the ring like this.
I don't know what WWE's trying to do.
Singlet. We don't need the singlet, man.
They're trying to make him different from how he was in NXT. So I don't know. I just get the feeling that they're trying to rebuild him or something, or like make a heel version of him.
I can't lie. One thing I am for, I'm for him having the title, like going up for the title straight away.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Can't lie. We need someone like that at the moment, because everyone's like kind of like doing their own thing. Like no Brock there, none of the big men are there. So it's nice for him to like compete at that. And plus, Randy Orton is he injured or something? Is that the reason? Why is he not competing?
Storyline.
But he's fine.
Oh no, he RKO Drew Mac. He was beating up Drew McIntyre.
I didn't.
twice.
Do you know? I've been telling you. I've been watching half of these shows and then
No. Orton's active. RKO.
So why isn't Orton fighting at Night of the Champions?
He's Orton's taking on Drew McIntyre at Clash of Champions in an ambulance match.
But isn't Drew McIntyre taking on Keith Lee?
No, that was Raw matches.
That was Raw.
Wait, no. You lot are missing something.
No, I think it was meant to be. I think they did change it to.
They changed it to Keith Lee versus.
So they said last week if Keith Lee beats Drew McIntyre and Orton is unable to get to Clash of Champions because of his injury,
Yeah.
then
Then
it will
it'll
be
be that
Keith
match.
Lee versus Drew McIntyre
Yeah,
at
so
Clash
it's
of
not been
Champions.
decided yet. He's correct.
Wait, are you sure? Let me see this.
Unless they
100%
last minute
correct. No,
add
you're right.
Keith
You're
Lee
right, bro.
to
I'm
the
Because
to
I'm
the
sure I
match.
saw a graphic on Raw showing Keith Lee and Drew McIntyre in the ambulance
maybe
match,
the possibility.
which I was a bit confused about because it's like
maybe a
this doesn't
possibility,
make
but it
sense in
wasn't.
terms of
Yeah,
the
They
angle.
never
Absolutely
announced it.
correct.
I think it's Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre in the ambulance match.
Oh,
It should
okay.
be. It should be.
That's what I initially thought it was, but then when I saw the
Yeah.
graphic, I was like, but wait, this doesn't make sense. Why is it now changed from Drew McIntyre to Keith Lee? But I don't know.
Hurt Business.
Didn't really get much from him this week, really.
We got a bit. The whole.
A bit,
we
just
got
them
we
getting
got a
back.
replay of
Them
what
just
happened at the end of Raw
Retribution.
last week, innit?
And them not fighting Apollo in that.
Yeah.
Like,
What are you saying?
Man said-
What are you telling me? What are you telling me? You're getting bored of it already?
I'm not bored. I'm not bored of the Hurt Business. I'm just bored in the direction in which they've been put at. Like, in terms of they're just fighting Retribution every week and fighting Apollo and his team.
But I feel like the Polo thing's probably gonna die out soon. Like
That's what I'm saying.
it's still going to die out. The Retribution thing is the only thing. It's the only sort of faction they can go against. I feel like they can't. They shouldn't be going after like little stars. After the thing's done, defeat this faction, then these lot go out and just go and dominate and get all the championships they can get. Do you know what I mean? I think that should be the plan for the minute.
That's
yeah.
what I was waiting for. Just
So-
when is it going to happen? Yeah.
But I'm liking Retribution. I'm liking them, man.
What do you guys think Hurt Business are gonna do? Survivor Series, not Clash of Champions. Survivor Series
With Retribution.
That's coming up.
But like I said to you, bro, I feel like Survivor Series shouldn't be Retribution versus WWE. It should be what did I say? It shouldn't be Retribution versus Hurt Business. It should be WWE versus Retribution because I feel like Retribution have been packed in bare man. Even Titus O'Neil got it this week. I thought my man wasn't there.
Titus O'Neil.
He got, bro. You said he got pammed, bro. He was on the floor like this, bro. And I was like, bro, Titus O'Neil, come on, man. That's my guy, fam. Come on, man. That's positive vibes, fam. Do you get what I mean? So exactly, fam. So like, I feel like he like him getting battered and whatever. Like, bro, them man have got blood in their hands, fam. They man need to be dealt with by the whole WWE, not just Hurt Business.
Hey, but that's the thing, though. The whole
Unless
Retribution,
the whole of Hurt Business on the ring, as well as the whole of like at least 5 stars that have been proper battered. So it's basically like a 10 on 10. Normally Survivor Series matches are like 6 on 6, right?
But that's the thing. They need to, in my opinion, go back to what Survivor Series matches used to be. Not all this brand stuff that they
Brand stuff, yeah.
versus Smackdown
Yeah.
versus NXT. Like, remember them days?
Are they gonna bring?
Triple H would assemble a team? And
Send the team.
Yeah,
Team
like,
Lesnar. Team Lesnar versus Team Angle or something like that.
That's
Yeah.
what it needs to be.
Yeah.
You guys all work for the same company. Who you fooling about Raw, SmackDown? And then tomorrow you're going to do a new draft.
You know what it is?
Yeah, it doesn't make
They,
sense.
they found, you know what, they the only time they done the Raw SmackDown angle right was I think in 2005, 2006. The Woman Taker came back.
That wasn't Survivor Series, was it?
That was definitely Survivor Series.
Okay.
The Woman Taker came back and got at Orton.
Came back in 2005.
Was it 2005, 2006? One of them.
When did he come back and go? He went again.
6, I think.
He went again. He went away and came back again.
Remember when Orton got him in the back of the car and drove him back into the SmackDown stage?
Oh,
And
that
it was like
But that was a quick comeback. It wasn't like a long thing, innit?
quick.
Yeah.
Because Undertaker butted in. So how it happened is Undertaker butted in the beef when Kane and Big Show were on a rampage. They were about to get Mysterio. Then the lights went out. Taker came, battered both of them. Then Orton come, RKO'd him, put him in the back. Boom. So yeah.
Right.
But so back to the subject. What I'm trying to say is from that year, they've carried on the SmackDown versus Raw tradition every single year.
Yeah.
And it's a thing of now you're lot of dragging. Change it up.
So we need to get back to teams, yeah? That's what you're saying.
100%. Like
Is
the
there-
Team
is there-
Flair, the Team Flair and Team Hogan thing, I like that.
But is-
that
is-
wasn't
is-
that wasn't even a
Saudi show.
Saudi show.
thing.
But is there enough? Is there enough wrestlers that you would be invested in for that to happen?
For what?
In general.
100%.
In general,
Yeah, 1,000%.
100%.
what? What I'm saying as in no that you'll be invested in as in that
Me personally,
Yeah,
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
So
think
you're
all
thinking
the
of
stories-
like the star power back in the day of how one team was
Yeah,
absolutely loaded.
yeah, but
with
you know what I
green
mean.
defenders,
So what?
like-
Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, in a dream scenario, we have Survivor Series popping up. Yeah, how would you lot like create some sort of like what do you call it, storyline towards that? How would you lot position it now?
I think the main thing is they just don't need like obviously they do the team thing, or now it's just NXT versus SmackDown versus Raw for everything. Like, just make it a regular pay-per-view. You would have like the elimination match, like the big one like that. You might want like.
I'm sorry, bro. I feel like this is, I don't know if it was back in the day. I feel like Elimination Chamber should go back on a pay-per-view itself. The Elimination Chamber match should be on a pay-per-view itself, rather than it being a pay-per-view. Do you get what I mean?
Same with
I like,
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell.
All the matches that have pay-per-views named after it should be binned.
They should go under.
They've done Hell in a Cell's a pay-per-view.
It should go under the thing. So, one thing I used to like back in the day when there was Elimination Chamber, which was on Cyrus, the one on SummerSlam.
When Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, that was sick.
Elimination Chamber. 10 tons of
Hey, the promo was nice. It was nice. Yeah, the promo was nice. Yeah.
The
vignette, they're not fixing it. Is he not fixing it? Yeah.
But look at that structure then compared to the Elimination Chamber today.
The one then.
It's like a playpen.
The one
then was dangerous.
The one then, yeah, I can't lie. The one then, yeah. If you get cut, you're getting tetanus from. You're getting tetanus.
Goldberg, I thought, oh my god.
Yeah. No, but the glass, I can't like you pushed him though.
Yeah.
You're like,
It didn't prove. But today's one looks like some like jungle gym for kids. Like it's all got mats around.
Yeah,
it.
I feel like they have to make it safe because it was too dangerous. They have to make it safe. I can't lie.
But then, you have to make it safe.
Unless the WWE bring back the storyline and go, cool. For the next Elimination Chamber, bring back the original cage, and the original cage is very rusty and has that sort of. Do you know what I mean?
They just ruined
rusty.
Hell in a Cell.
Man. No, but do you know what I mean? As in like an old school, like, okay, cool. We've been allowing you guys for the whole years. Like, we're gonna bring back the original one that is even that still smashed up. That cool, but do you know what I mean?
Glass is still inside. Broken glass.
Like they mocked the Hell in a Cell thing. Red steel cage. I thought, geez.
Yeah, that's dead, man. I don't know when they colour cage. Like back in the day when they used to have the blue steel cage. I don't know. Hulk Hogan and man used to climb out. I still hate that.
That cage had massive gaps in it. Like,
that cage is for toys. Trust me, it's so funny. I had a wrestling set in it back in the day, and it had Ultimate Warrior, Undertaker. That was like miniatures in it, and after it came with a cage in it, the cage was blue. That's for toys, fam. And for merch, I think it's for merch, you know. Honestly, fam.
Oh, what's going on, people? It's your boy, Big Wavy Roy Johnson, and you're listening to WRESTLINGS.
Smackdown. What are we saying? You know what, yeah. I feel like SmackDown's a bit bogus, man. Miz is trying to put all this. When the fuck has the Money in the Bank contract ever been sent to court?
Bruv, they just
man wants to send Otis to court.
Bruv, they
put the Money in the Bank.
For what?
They literally clocked. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have put the contract on Otis.
Yeah.
We have to just get it off him now.
Yeah.
I was thinking, why are you not doing this for? It's just becoming a stupid angle, mate. Do you know what I mean? The only thing good about SmackDown is this Roman Reigns angle with Heyman.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's the only thing.
With the Money in the Bank thing, though, just to finish off on that, I think they should just let them cash it in for the tag team championships because they've never ever really specified what title it's for.
But then again,
they've always just said a title match for your choice.
Yeah, title of your choice. Yeah. No, but
whatever you want.
Yeah.
And in the WWE games, you can actually cash it in on like
for anything.
mid-card.
Yeah.
Well, there is there. Like, they might just let Otis and Tucker cash it in on Shinsuke and Cesaro.
But then again, isn't that it's not say waste, but isn't that like?
I was about to say
it's not what it's for. Like when
it doesn't give heritage.
Yeah, heritage.
You're right. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
But like, okay, I don't know if you guys remember when Baron Corbin went to cash it in. I think Cena got involved in his match in Jinder Mahal. Like, people have lost it in it, and Otis is not going to beat Roman Reigns in Roman Reigns' current form.
No,
it's not happening.
No.
So if you don't want him to just look like a joke, and you want him to actually cash it in and maybe prosper,
I disagree.
At least do the tag team, like.
And the thing is, with previous winners before that I've seen, they've been people that I've looked at and had like, they've either been people that I could see as champions, or people I wouldn't be surprised could potentially win the championship at one later stage. Otis is not someone that I look at and feel like, this is a world champion pedigree. Like he's good in the ring. I enjoy his stuff, but in general, I've never looked at him as someone like, he's going to be like a great single star. He's going to be someone that's going to be pushed to the moon and to the world and back. And like credit, he's done what he can. Like it's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? They just wanted to cash in on an opportunity with him and Mandy Rose. They've obviously flopped that. They fucked it up. Mandy Rose is now on Raw, and I don't really feel like they see any real direction of him. Like they've backed themselves in the wall now. So it's kind of like they just have to get off his hands, or he has to at least have like one failed cashing attempt, and you know,
I feel like there's been too many failed cashing attempts.
way too
Like,
many.
I would rather what you said, they cash in on the tag team titles than him lose it. Because, I mean, he's definitely not beating Roman Reigns. He's definitely not beating Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, or Sami Zayn. Like, just cash in on the tag team titles.
Roman Reigns, yes. AJ Styles and them, man, don't be surprised.
That Otis could beat them.
No.
Then cash in on them.
No.
What if they were champion?
You think WWE will let them cash in on AJ Styles?
Actually, not Styles.
Bearing in mind,
AJ Styles will walk out the car.
bearing in mind, especially on SmackDown, some of the better wrestlers are now in that mid card competing for that title. So there's no way in hell that they're allowing Otis to go over AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, or even Sami Zayn.
AJ Styles is waiting for one more WWE mess up before he walks his ass to AEW. Like,
WWE's on thin ice with AJ Styles.
they dare not. They dare not, bro.
So he has to cash in on the tag team titles. And plus, he's a tag team wrestler, if we're being honest. Like, if he cashes in on a world title, and let's say he wins, what happens to the other guy in the tag team now? I mean... Tucker. What happens to him now? It only makes sense for them to just cash in on their tag team titles and then...
And furthermore, if he did somehow win the world championship, it's a matter of days until he'll just drop it and lose it.
Unless we get that one supersonic superhero Roman Reigns that's just on a warpath, like he's like next time he sees me, he'll fuck him up. Other than that, I don't really see the angle as him as champion. Like I actually can't imagine it. Maybe later on down the line, but as of now, within this next 10 years, I don't see him as champion. That's not even me being bad.
He just eats too much pork anyway, man. Leave him anyway.
I think one thing
that a mad thing?
No, it's calm.
Mike and Beckham, was that a mad thing?
I've been saying
Man look mad thing.
on this podcast. I swear.
Was that a mad thing?
You know when Sam says, I'm going to say something mad. You have to hold your chair like, okay, let's see what he's saying.
Yeah, he eats too much pork anyway, man. Ridiculous, man.
I think the best thing that could happen for him is that even if he goes to cash in, and a monster Roman just absolutely destroys him, at least he'll maybe get the sympathy of the fans and can rebuild.
Well, you lot are still you don't think that? Nah, it's not happening.
It's not gonna happen.
I don't think he's gonna cash in.
I don't want them to waste the money in the bank, man.
But it's wasted at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
At this
you know
point,
what I'm
but they can still save it.
They're on a salvage job right now.
Money in the bank is a fucking picnic box. What are you? You know what I mean? It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I'm
Otis
sorry.
is
It's
he's actually a
pathetic.
crusher, fam. Like,
That's the thing.
He's actually a crusher. Like,
Do you know what I
man,
mean?
he's
Like,
top.
it's absolutely pathetic. Taki, I changed the picnic box so they can't find. Jarring. The thing that was interesting to me was just Bailey and Sasha. I don't
made me
even.
laugh on SmackDown?
Go on.
When he got served the papers.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, served like barbecue or
Yeah.
buffet."
I remember that as well. Fully remember that. The kid's like, you've been served.
I think tag team is the best. Like you said, it's not the thing to do, but
Yeah.
if they don't want to waste another cash in, give him and his partner the tag team championships, and then keep it moving.
SmackDown's tag team division. I feel like WWE tag team division in general is just very thin.
It needs to merge.
No, it is very thin.
Yeah,
It is very thin. Like I said, SmackDown is just SmackDown has died. Not died, but it's dead now.
The ladder match should be good at Clash of Champions though. Jeff Hardy versus AJ Styles versus.
Oh
Sami
yeah,
Zayn.
that's how. Okay, that.
I can't lie.
That angle's been alright.
I can't lie. I have not enjoyed that angle. The angle's
That angle's been alright.
that's a tea break.
Sami Zayn.
I've not even enjoyed that angle, man.
Champion and all that. Like, stop the CM Punk attitude. You know what I mean? Like,
I actually think Sami Zayn is gonna win.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I have not been invested, bro.
I think the match will be good. Like,
The match is so okay.
They
Yeah,
kind of rushed to put it together. I think on Sunday the match will be good, and I think Sami Zayn is gonna win.
Ladder matches have kind of like it's weird. Lost his feel. Yeah, man. There was a period in time with WWE where they had bare ladder matches, fam.
Yeah.
I forgot what was it. TLC?
I think it's like 2015. There was hella
TLC? Yeah, bare ladder matches when I've lost this.
I remember Sheamus was just powerbombing the hell out.
Was there a pay-per-view called TLC?
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
That's how that.
I remember they had one.
That's what I said. Sheamus was just powerbombing hella man. Dean Ambrose
chairs,
powerbombing
Yeah,
this
there
person.
was another one. I think they added like an extra one.
Extreme
They added, like,
Rules.
nah. There was one match because I know they had like a.
I'm pretty sure they had like tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs.
That's it.
So TOCS.
That's it.
That sounds like a sandwich. Tomato, lettuce, sausage.
But I think they did it once.
Yeah,
Like,
they had like a
Tomato, lettuce,
they
cucumber,
had a match
sausage.
of that. I can't remember who it was, but it might have been Big Show and someone else. I can't
Oh,
remember.
the stairs match. Yeah. Well, what's with the stairs?
How did the match end?
This is a light as well, fam.
It's a normal no DQ match. You just have the stairs are legal to use.
Bro,
Wrestling logic is fucked.
Table, ladders, chairs, and shanks.
very fucked.
I'm joking. Oh, fam.
Someone like New Jack will definitely.
Oh, he's enjoying that. I'll be up for that, mate.
Yo, it's the Laps here. Right now you're listening to the Wrestlings podcast by the man them for the man them.
Oh, fam, AEW, fam. I'll take back what I said. AEW was actually interesting.
Say that louder for them so they can hear you.
AEW was actually interesting. Private Party really, that match with Private Party and Chris Jericho and Jack Hager was sick. Forgot the finish, but I remember it being enjoyable. What else happened? What else?
the parking lot brawl.
I did. Remember I told you I watched half.
Okay.
I watched first part.
Yeah.
I can't lie. This Jurassic Express,
Luchasaurus.
I'm not with it, man.
What, Luchasaurus is fighting now, yeah?
He's been fighting, bro.
Been fighting.
Oh, how's he been doing?
I've been saying it from day one. I'm not.
He's don't get me wrong, yeah. He's a sick wrestler.
He's sick.
He's a sick wrestler, but I don't know, man. The gimmick, I don't know.
For me, what it is, he wrestles. I feel like he wrestles really slow.
Yeah. But I guess
His choke slam, I like his choke. He's finished the choke slam. Then after the flip I like that. It's sick.
Do you know what it is with Luchasaurus? He's a big guy, but he's trying to. I mean, he moves like a cruiserweight. Don't get me wrong. Like he does backflips and all of that, but like he's really a super heavyweight. Like he should just stick to like the big guy moveset, because he's doing the backflips. He's trying to keep up with the cruiserweights, but then you're really just in another category for being wrong.
I think he will earn his keep once he turns heel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When he was a heel in Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
He was cold.
Once he turns heel, then
Was in Lucha Underground, was he Luchasaurus as well?
Yeah.
It was something similar.
But
That's
what do you have
Still
the
had
paint?
Saurus in
The
it.
paint.
He had the paint, the mask, everything.
That-
It was like a proper like serpent paint. Like it was like a snake in it.
Oh, he didn't have a mask.
No, it did have. It was a mask, but it was like a proper like snake mask.
Okay, cool.
He was cold in Lucha Underground. Not saying
Was he more
no.
what faster? What was it?
I don't know. It's just like
Just a lot more power moves.
a lot more power moves, and his persona.
So why
he's
don't?
semi a comedy wrestler.
Right now.
Yeah.
With what's the little man called again? What's the little
Jack
short
Perry, Jungle Boy,
Jungle Boy? Yeah, I don't know, man.
and what's the other little one?
Marco Stunt.
The son, yeah. I don't know. I'm not invested, man. But
I like them, but I mean at the same time, it's like
MJF squashed
you
that
watch
guy.
one of their matches, you see a lot.
see
of
See a lot, yeah, see a lot.
MJF.
MJF squashed that guy though, man. He came and squashed that guy.
Sean
Was it-
Dean.
Yeah, squashed him. And I don't understand the Young Bucks. When Young Bucks came in, they gave super kick to the referee. What was that about?
They're just turning heel. Long story short.
Oh, that is Tony Hill, yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that? Is the Elite breaking up or they're already broken up?
They've semi broken up. So this is them just changing.
So what's going to happen to
that.
their YouTube channel? Is that just
They're
safe?
still running. I think Brandon Cutler more or less runs that now.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah. I was only found the money on top of the thing in it. Hey, fam, see, I'm watching AEW. What? Hey, Tommy Simon, what the hell? I know my shit, fam. Come on, man. Taz was on commentary this week. Tommy, what else is there? Come on, man. I see that shit, man.
That parking lot brawl.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Amazing.
But-
it was better than Eddie Guerrero versus John Cena. I don't know why people find it so. The thing is, he hadn't watched the match and he was coming to make faces, and it's like, fam, you have to actually watch
So
the
what were they doing in the
matches.
fight? Doing flips off the car and that, yeah?
Not even that, but it was just like the whole story.
Why do you say that in a derogatory way?
Hey, but let me tell you what.
Like, you know what?
Do you know what it is?
Were they doing flips off the car?
not really.
Not really, no.
Not really.
Oh, not really.
They're not really.
Do you know what it is, yeah? Do you know what it is? With the Eddie Guerrero match here, the build up of it was amazing, bro.
But it's not even that,
The
yeah.
build up when I think the whole chain thing, like
But like I said, WWE were being realistic. It's a street fight, bro. You're out here in the road, like someone's gonna have a scrap with you. Like, you got to win by any means. See where I'm coming from? That's what I'm saying about this flipping and that. If I'm scrapping a man, am I gonna jump on top of the
They
car?
weren't flipping. No, they weren't flipping.
Okay.
or was it actual brawl? Was it a brawl? Was it a brawl? Is it a brawl?
A man went through a windscreen of the car. Like
But
the only comedy section of it was when Orange Cassidy kind of came out the boot of a car.
I saw that. Yeah,
question.
I saw that on Twitter.
Was there one Canadian destroyer in that
Not in the fucking up.
No,
Don't lie to me.
There wasn't.
Go and make sure.
They would have done it on the sterile.
You lot have sugarcoated this one. You're lucky I was AEW. I would have.
Nah, I need to. Okay. Tonight I'll go watch that. Watch the second half of it.
That was a very good.
Who was it that was fighting?
Best Friends versus Santana and Ortiz.
Yeah, and the mom was that. Is that when the moms who got involved?
Okay,
The moms.
go on.
I like that.
It was a sick match.
I have nothing to say then.
Hey, wait, it was a tag team.
Yeah.
That's the first. That's the first.
Yeah. Dave Meltzer, as much as I don't really care for his opinion, he gave it a 5-star as well.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of people, if you find his opinion credible, then that's isn't it?
I find it hard to rank a parking lot brawl with a 5-star where other matches, in-ring matches happen and are 5-star.
Yeah.
But it was brilliant for what it was.
Yeah.
100%.
Even the ending when they drove off and Sue saw.
That's much still. That's much.
I'll definitely watch that tonight.
I'll watch it. Like, AEW's been good. Like it's been
interesting. Yeah,
fair enough. People might find WWE more enjoyable, but I mean,
it's been interesting.
You know what I'm saying? But AEW's been even AEW Dark. I know I said last week I don't care for it, but I thought fuck it, I'm not doing anything. Let me watch it. Yesterday's when I watched it. Fam, it was sick. You know what I'm saying? As much as I feel like they need to do more with like some of their actual stars, as opposed to just bringing in people to just come and job. It was good. And Ben Carter, he's someone, they need to sign Ben Carter.
100%.
He is the future. I feel like I talk about who's going to be the future. Ben Carter's the future.
I know something about AEW. I'm seeing NWA now on AEW. Have they like merged or something?
No, it's just a one-off.
From the Rosa, the women's champion, she's just come to the...
But NWA is back though, isn't it? They're on this new thing called Voice Wrestling. I saw it on
I think they had just.
Nah,
I'm
just
not,
a
I think
normal show.
the one-off.
Just
I think they're back this week.
Was it their own show? I think they just had their
That's
people
on
on
Netflix.
another
I saw
show.
Aldis on there as well. I saw Aldis fighting.
Yeah,
someone.
Aldis defended his title against Mike. Ben.
Oh, that match really happened?
Yeah. It was a decent match. It was a decent match.
Yeah, decent.
But it wasn't on an NWA show.
It wasn't. It was on some next. I don't know the name. I have to.
So I know MLW's back soon as well.
Yeah, Versi taps. I know Versi taps about that. Versi loves the MLW fam. MLW they've had bare people feature on them over the years, you know. I didn't even know they've had a nice, not alumni, but people that like noticeable people put in there. Yeah, I think that's actually G1 Climax. Do you guys want to talk about that for NK? I joking, but I can't lie.
Good matches.
Yeah.
A couple good matches.
I actually haven't had a chance to watch it yet. That's my plan too.
The first match I saw, I only watched the first match, and after something happened, I was watching the first match before Smackdown, so I watched it and I was like, oh shit, it's good, it's interesting. But one thing, like I think you said, like I think the last time I watched New Japan, I watched I think it was Chris Jericho versus Naito. Was it Naito?
Naito, yeah.
And the crowd were buzzing for that. The crowd were buzzing. The crowd were making noise, whatever. But on this G1 Climax that I watched, the first match they watched, it was like I was watching a snooker match.
Oh yeah,
So-
they're not allowed to make noise.
This
Why?
is my thing with Japan. Like,
Why?
they very much clap when they see something good.
Yeah, so they clap. So
they clap.
it's like I was watching.
Same.
It's like I was watching Wimbledon. So it's like,
Yeah.
like man would do a body
Because they
slam.
appreciate it. They appreciate
This
the
is an
wrestling. They
art.
appreciate
This is an art. Yeah.
They don't.
So
like,
you said they're not allowed to clap.
No, I know. Not as from when they relaunched.
Yeah.
I think they apparently the crowd were told they're not allowed to make any noise. They're only allowed to clap.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not allowed to like vocally make noise.
I've struggled to watch New
noise they
Japan
make.
since like all the American guys have basically left and made All Elite Wrestling. Like those are the guys I was kind of watching it for. Although I enjoyed watching, the rest of the Japanese roster, but I don't understand Japanese, innit? So they're cutting promos,
it's
it's
different.
like-
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
I had to basically like try and make of what they were saying, and I just make it in my head. By the way, big up Element Games. You guys dropped an amazing video about WWE taking over AEW. That you sent it to me.
Yeah, it was sick.
But you Element Games.
I watched their YouTube
Fam,
channel. Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
this storyline here. How's the best story? Can they make a
What
game
is
out
it?
here?
Element Games.
Element Games. Yeah, he does it on like
They make it all up,
2K19.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll send you.
2K19,
Yeah.
they make, like, story modes and
what's
stuff,
it?
yeah.
Cody Rhodes comes out, cuts a promo, yeah, and Vince McMahon comes through, and he goes, "I own you lot now." And after next thing you know, he had cut to Kenny Omega at the
Thank you.
backstage.
Send it to me in the group chat, please. That's interesting.
I sent you, yeah. And Kenny Omega come out, cut a promo as well, saying, "Yeah, I'm not gonna sign to you lot, but this won't be the last you see of me." And after, yeah, he fights Rusev, and after I think someone comes in, and
I think Roman and Seth.
you Roman and Seth come in, the Shield come in,
And then and then Moxley comes in there, and you think he's gonna help
Kenny Omega.
He just turns around and just batters Kenny Omega.
Yeah. Hey,
Fam,
so that's
sick.
sick. Yeah, big up Element Games. Man.
That's hard.
Big up Element Games.
Hi, this is the Superior Cypriot Theodoros, and you are listening to the WRESTHINGS podcast.
I think it's time to move on to was it really that good for this week? What you lot saying?
Cool.
You lot ready?
Let's do it.
Cool, let's do it. For today's topics, we've got two topics. So the first one we're gonna do is King of the Ring, the actual pay-per-view. Was King of the Ring actually that good? And next one we're gonna do is the Mankind Mick Foley Three Faces.
Thing is, you have to be very descriptive in terms of King of the Ring. Do you mean that as a pay-per-view overall? or a specific year? Or a specific year?
Okay, wait. I'm
Get
talking
me?
about.
Like,
Okay, cool.
I don't. You know what I
I'm
mean?
talking about the concept. The
I
concept.
have
of King of the Ring.
I'm talking about the pay-per-views. If I'm talking about pay-per-view, the concept's also included, no?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we have to specify what year, because
Okay.
what are you trying to say? Every King of the Year.
The whole King of the.
You know what I'm trying to say, bro?
Okay, look.
I think it'll be easier to speak about the concept.
The concept.
No,
The
King
concept.
No, we
King.
have to. It has to make
the
sense.
concept.
for everyone. That's what I'm saying. It has to.
Oh shit!
Concept makes more sense. Yeah.
I know you're trying to get.
Oh, everyone, don't lie, please. I'm ready.
Okay, cool.
Man's looking
So
for the
let's talk
escape
about the
rope.
concept of King of the Ring. First and foremost, what we normally do is ask if you liked it or not. So we'll go from right to left. Do you like King of the Ring?
Was it really that good? Yeah, it was alright.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bit controversial here. No, I've never invested in King of the Ring whatsoever. The only time I'll say I was invested was when Brock Lesnar won, and then obviously that launched his career. But other than that, I've never cared about King of the Ring, if I'm honest.
You're just too young, bro. No, I'm joking. Honestly, I'm joking. In all honesty, King of the Ring's alright. Yeah. I liked it still, but I told you, it just depends what year, innit? That's what I keep on saying that. It really depends on what year, for me,
But
anyway.
it's weird because, like, obviously, if you want to go,
Because I liked it when Regal became King of the Ring. Like, for me. Because it was like, wow, Regal's actually beating everyone.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually becoming that star. I was thinking he's gonna finally get his world title.
And then he fucked himself
Do
over.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for me, it was like, rah. That made me say, yeah, Regal, you're in my top 10 of all time favourite wrestlers. 'Cause for me.
from what I've
me.
seen on the thing, King of the Ring obviously started from time ago, from like the 80s, innit? But obviously that wasn't on the King of the Ring pay-per-view, innit? But I would just start from the 1993 pay-per-view where the 1993 one where Bret Hart won against Bam Bam Bigelow. I think he got him in a roll-up. You remember that? Yeah. Roll up on one.
Oh, yes.
What do you guys think of that? Have you watched that? Have you watched
I
it?
remember seeing
That was,
highlights.
all I remember, that was one of the brightest pay-per-views I've seen in my life. You seen the colours for it?
Bright.
No, I don't know what camera they're using. Watch, go back and watch it. The whole pay-per-view is bright. Like the color of it is it's nice.
Popping.
Trust me, everything's popping, fam. So yeah, King of the Ring 1993. Bret Hart won that.
Don't worry, I like the way man, I'm like, I like it. I see where you're going.
Fam,
I see where you are going.
this is intentional, fam.
Don't skip it though. Make sure you don't skip it. Alright, send them off,
Okay,
send them off,
1994.
Yeah, don't
Jerry
skip
Lawler
it.
won. I remember that briefly.
No, I remember that one.
I think a few came from this after. A few came after
When
that.
Jerry Lawler became King of the Ring that year, he had a very, very big ego. He
did. Yeah, he was.
just criticising everyone onto Bret Hart, onto Owen Hart. I think he was even trying to call out The Undertaker.
So I think
crazy.
this King of the Ring.
Jerry Lawler that year.
I don't
I'm
remember the
telling
King of
you.
the Ring too tough. King of the Ring 1995. It seems like it was a tag team match. I don't remember it too tough. So they had the actual. Oh, sorry, bear with. The actual thing was they had the match. It was a match between Psycho Sid and Tatanka versus Diesel and Bam Bam Bigelow. I don't remember that match. So when it comes,
Shout out to Tanker.
yeah,
Longest
big up to
contract.
Tatanka. So the next one is
Sorry.
I remember.
No, but he still has a contract with WWE to Tanker.
Nah, he's done. No, it's done.
Oh, it's done now.
Yeah, it's done.
Oh.
Next one, 1996, you had British Bulldog versus Shawn Michaels for the WWE. Are these main events or King of the Ring?
That's the main event.
Sorry, better.
Do King of the Ring tournaments.
Shitting himself.
You're going to find this.
Because that's what I was saying. Like, there was a year that was missing.
Yeah, I'm
I was thinking,
back,
what's
fam.
going
Why is
on,
it coming-
man?
why is it showing this, fam?
You're not shouting him out.
Sorry, man. Oh, I know you're getting that.
That's how I was putting. I was like, yeah, I see where you're going.
Yeah, tournament. Yeah.
Hey, that's funny, bro.
I'm gonna try and get
Oh, yeah. Alright, cool. Let's go down. Yeah.
So yeah, start again.
No, no,
Oh wait.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
This one's too early though. This one we're going from 98.5 Don Morocco. Then we had Harley Race. Then we had Randy Savage. I remember Randy Savage one. Randy Savage one was funny.
So far we're seeing Prestige.
Yeah, these are like, these are legends.
Shout out Del for that little thing.
So far, we're seeing Prestige.
I know you're
Shout
getting
out.
No, wait. Am I lying?
No, it's true though. These
Am I lying?
are legends.
Open fire across the studio.
Am I lying?
No, Chris Jericho's one King of the Ring. I'm lying, innit? But carry on.
Randy Savage. I remember
Sky
that.
thinks you slipped.
Randy Savage he had a different sort of mask. He had Macho on it. I remember that one. Ted DiBiase, big up Ted DiBiase. Tito Santana. Then we had Bret Hart win it 2 years in a row. I feel like he had to win it 2 years in a row then because that's the guy they wanted to push in it. They lost Hulk Hogan. They're losing Hulk Hogan. They lost all the other guys. So that was the guy to push.
What year was that?
1991 and 1993.
Okay.
Owen Hart won. That's when he became King of Hearts.
Yeah.
Then Mabel won.
King Mabel, aka Viscera, aka Big Daddy V.
He defeated
in
Savio.
95.
Yeah, he defeated Savio Vega. Then this is I think it's one of the most important King of the Ring wins ever. Stone Cold Steve Austin won, and that's the birth of the 316. He mullered Jake the Snake Roberts, and that was madness.
Austin 316.
Then
Just said I kicked their ass.
Hunter Hearns, Triple H won, defeated Mankind. That was
That
he removed his mask
H
innit?
as well.
So at this point, from Stone Cold, this is like the people that are going to lead the company. we had our gap year, we had our hiccup.
Oh shit! I don't remember this. wait! I remember this. Ken Shamrock defeated The Rock. I always wanted The Rock to win that badly, fam. That was 1998. Then Billy Gunn. I don't remember Billy Gunn.
Yeah, I
He was
remember.
meant to have a big push that year.
Another
didn't he?
hiccup.
Yeah.
No, that was hiccup. Yeah, I can admit. Yeah,
That's when The Rock done the
it doesn't matter.
when he started talking to God and all of that kind of stuff.
Oh, that, yeah. Kurt Angle defeated Rikishi to win that as well. I remember that match.
Greatest debut year.
Was it the Angle
Kurt
Slam?
Angle, yeah.
Angle Slam then pinned him.
Yeah.
Then after Edge won it against Kurt Angle, I think I remember that as well. Then Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar.
That was a dominant
Brock Lesnar
one.
versus RVD. Bobby Lashley, King Booker. He defeated Bobby Lashley. I wanted Bobby Lashley to win that.
I like that King Booker.
I enjoyed King Booker.
I enjoyed that King Booker.
No, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed King Booker, but I wanted Bobby Lashley to win it. Then it was like 2 years. It was like it happened every 2 years.
Yeah, they kind
there
of fell
was
off.
a gap. There was a gap.
So William Regal defeated CM Punk for that.
That was a sick King.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was
Regal
sick, bro.
dominated most of it.
Regal had a
and it was
sick
the way,
year that year.
The way he strategically beat everyone. He did, obviously, he could have beaten them with Raw Wrestling, but he just used different tactics. And I thought, you dirty villain. Do you know what I mean? My guy.
Then Sheamus defeated John Morrison.
Yeah.
Then Bad News Barrett defeated Neville. Baron Corbin defeated Chad Gable. Let me tell you my problem with this whole thing here. I feel like King of the Ring became irrelevant when after Booker T won it.
Yeah, 100.
After Booker T became King Booker, it was done for me, man. But
I'm going to say after William Regal.
There we go.
I'm gonna say after
I don't remember William Regal. It wasn't memorable.
If you saw that Regal, that was a dominant. Just watch the Regal.
Is that Regal with the long hair or Regal?
Regal with long hair.
He had longer hair, yeah.
Later stages
I don't
of his
remember. I
career,
don't
do
remember
you know
that.
what I mean?
How did he defeat
He defeated
CM Punk?
CM Punk with a Regal stretch, innit? He cheated. But
Of course he did.
That year was meant to be the year that he gets a massive push.
he was the Raw general manager at the time.
Yeah, he was Raw general manager,
he was
and he
just
got
fighting-
suspended after.
Yeah, he was just beating
He's a
everyone.
classy cheater. I like that.
Yeah, that's the problem. Regal's a villain.
Because nobody expected the Raw general manager to win,
No.
and he just clarted everyone.
everyone.
Then he got
Just
suspended after.
Yeah, that
So
was very
guys,
So after William Regal, I'd say, yeah,
that was done
Irrelevant.
for me. So guys, out of this list, who do you think was like the 3 most important King of the Ring memories on this list?
Austin, Triple
Austin
H.
H.
And Lesnar.
Go on.
No,
There might be someone else, but
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle's
No.
Kurt Angle's pretty
Austin,
I
Kurt
think-
Angle, and Brock Lesnar.
You know what? A lot of people wouldn't recognise Kurt. Well, didn't. Well, actually, you know what? Let me shut up.
So who are you thinking then? I'm curious.
I'm gonna shut up.
Who are you thinking? I'm curious.
Wait, Owen Hart.
Okay, who's your top 5?
No, I was gonna say Brett
Yeah, Brett. Yeah.
or Joey the King
Who's your
Lawler.
top 5?
Or Joey the King Lawler.
No, joking. No, I can't insist.
No, the reason why, because Jerry the King Lawler's the king mostly because of.
But he was a king
he
before
was a
that.
king before that.
King before that, but
You know,
just
was
shut
it?
up, you know, it's fine.
So, who's your top 5? Your top 5 King of the Rings.
Hey, no, say it.
No, say it.
I like you. I like you.
Oh, fuck.
I like them so much. King Mabel, #1. I'm chatting rubbish. You know what? Let me be real. Realistically, Regal, Austin, HH, Brett.
Go on, say it. You want to say it? Say yeah. Just be honest. Be honest with yourself.
But I don't think he's actually. You don't think he's deserving of there.
Yeah, it seems like.
So yeah,
yeah, you yourself, you know that he shouldn't have won that.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like I'm lying to myself.
It's calm, innit? It's calm. Like.
I'll just put Regal there, innit? Do you know what I
That
mean?
makes sense.
But yeah, man, I thought that was good. memorable matches there for me was the Stone Cold match. Because Jake the Snake, he got injured before. Stone Cold attacked him before that match, innit? And that led to the whole thing. Brock Lesnar's match as well. Him and RVD. At that time, RVD was on a high, innit? You know what I mean? So it was nice to see. That's that SmackDown shut your mouth days, innit? So that was cool. But overall, like, the King of the Ring concept was sick. I just wish that it lasted longer. I wish the whole royalty theme was for everything, because I feel like as time went on, the King of the Ring just became a tournament on
who gets the
Raw
crown.
and SmackDown. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't presented well, because I remember the time when they said King of the Ring is coming back. I was like, Raw, we're gonna get the nice promo cut and all that sort of stuff. But it was just like crowning.
You know, I think even that the whole crown and throne thing kind of hinders it nowadays. Like, even look at when did King Corbin win it? When did Baron Corbin win it?
You think it's outdated?
Yeah, like,
he won it last year though.
Yeah.
As in 2019.
Yeah. September 2019. Recent, yeah.
And he's still running with the
feels
King.
like he's had that forever.
No, but then again, Booker T's on the same thing. He had it for a while.
No, but
So
King
this
Booker
was
worked.
Yes.
Because it led to something. Whereas now,
champion.
if we look at all these past kings, so people like King Corbin, King Sheamus, King Barrett, these are people that are becoming kings, and it's not really progressing them to main
King
title.
Sheamus,
wins,
King Sheamus, I wouldn't say that because Sheamus became WWE champion that year.
as King Sheamus.
Not as King Sheamus, but
No, but I'm saying as you've won the King of the Ring, have they won world titles or main?
yeah,
Sheamus won that. Okay,
He won
Okay.
against Danny Bryan. Against Danny Bryan.
Sheamus,
Against Danny Bryan. Was that the year?
Oh, oh my God! That was year after.
So when did he defeat Daniel Bryan in 1 second?
That was
WrestleMania. That was
But
years
was-
before.
That
though.
was okay.
No. So did he win? Did Sheamus win the world title as King Sheamus?
not as King Sheamus.
So that's the problem
But
with King Booker.
what it does is the King of the Ring leads you to that next stage. Austin, it led Austin into that stage of, okay, you're going to be that guy that's going to be world
So
champion.
King of the
No,
Ring.
but you see back then, so even people like Brock Lesnar, Edge, Kurt Angle, and previously before that, as you've won the King of the Ring, you're entitled to a world title. As you've won the King of the Ring, you're entitled to a world championship.
stipulation.
Whereas with the recent ones is you get to sit on the crown. I mean, you get to sit on the throne, you get a crown, and you get a fucking robe.
title
That's it, and you might get to change your name. Other than that, there's no real incentive of wanting to win this King of the Ring. If we're all in King of the Ring and they're just saying to us, yeah, you probably get an extra 10 grand and you get a fucking robe and you get to wear Game of Thrones looking attire.
You get to a galley.
Fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Before there was an incentive, like people were motivated to go into a tournament knowing that, okay, cool, I could
I have to
potentially
win. I could be the next star.
I could be the next star and I could be the next person to. That's what it used to tell us. It used to tell us who are going to be the people that are going to be carrying this company in the next few years. Who are going to be the people that are going to be in that main event title scene. Whereas with now, it's like you're just getting all the people that are good wrestlers that are within the lower to mid card, and we're just going to get good matches out of them.
Exactly.
And then at the end of it, we're just going to give them a flipping robe. And
So
a crown.
maybe they should leave Money in the Bank for that, because that's, I guess, what Money in the Bank has become.
What do you mean?
And then, as in, whoever's next up wins Money in the Bank, and then they have the opportunity to cash in successfully or unsuccessfully. And then maybe King of the Ring just becomes like a tournament just for pure wrestling. Like, who is actually
The king of the ring.
You know, there's no, so to speak, push or necessarily anything afterwards, but it's just who is the best within these ropes.
Because I remember in like 2001, maybe 2001, they used to give people. I think maybe 2001, Edge got a trophy for it. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying. So even if they go back to doing that, like you are the King of the Ring, then fuck the crown, fuck the throne, fuck all of that.
Yeah.
Like the whole royalty thing is out. Like you said, it's outdated.
Yeah,
we don't need to see that anymore. We just want to see who's the best in the ring and who's gonna give us the quality matches. That's literally
Obviously, I wanted to ask you again, like, so you did like King of the Ring at any single given point?
Nope.
And why do you think that was? I mean, quick question: did you watch King of the Ring prior? Did you watch all the other old ones?
Well, like in the 90s, Golden Era.
Not good. I'm not. That's too far ahead, man. I'm talking
No,
like.
I've watched King of the Ring. I've watched the 2002 King of the Ring.
I'm talking like from like 94 onwards.
Oh no, I haven't watched those.
I think if you watch that, you'll probably enjoy it a bit more.
No, but I understand that King of the Ring back then probably meant more.
Yeah, it was like back in the day. It was you had King of the Ring, you had SummerSlam, and you had WrestleMania.
Yeah,
and
those
you
are
had
the top
Series.
four. Top
No,
five.
Survivor Series. They were like key ones. And Royal Rumble was. It was.
Royal Rumble was definitely a key pay-per-view. I personally feel
They had like at least
especially '94 when Lex.
No, but then
Luger
again,
and Bret Hart both fell out the ring at the same time.
If I pause
just
this
like
year,
Cena and Batista.
if I pause this year, I feel like every single pay per view back in the day was kind of key. minus like in your house used to be. Sometimes it was key, sometimes it wasn't. But back in the day, every single pay-per-view had.
But that's because there was less.
What do you mean? Yeah, because there's less. Yeah.
You know what?
It had to mean something.
You
Yeah.
know what? At the beginning, I'd say the Royal Rumble was a bit. Actually, you know what? No, let me not say that.
Royal Rumble was always important, so
Because it was always.
yeah,
But Hacksaw Jim Duggan winning the first one.
it made sense. He had a bro. People loved him back in the day. Fam.
Actually, no, yeah.
Oh, come with the 2x4 fam.
no,
My dad used to love him. My dad used to love him. He's coming 2x4 fam. Bigger Hacksaw
Hacksaw
Jim
was a
Duggan.
very big star back then.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Fam. Yeah.
2x4.
Fam.
No, I don't know. I feel like just with King of the Ring, I've just never really been interested in it like that.
Which is fair.
And I mean, as I said, I know the 90s, it was probably more important, etc. And that it really launched the next superstar like Stone Cold, the biggest one ever. But I don't know. I just feel like the King of the Ring lost its mystique. I'll be honest with you.
After when?
I would say from 2010 onwards. I remember the King Booker reign
Booker,
as
yeah.
well. But
King Booker was funny because he carried it for everything. He even carried it through the Boogeyman, Undertaker. I remember Teddy Long sort of madness.
Fam, do you know what I liked?
He kind of embodied the character, and even the way he spoke was.
Bro,
yeah.
Do you know what I liked about the King Booker one? It led him to him versus Triple H, King versus King.
Yeah.
So we've got the King of the Ring versus the self-proclaimed King.
Yeah, I think
He won it. He beat Triple H, yeah?
He didn't beat Triple H. That was on Triple H return, SummerSlam.
I was about to say payback, slave trade. Payback, slave trade. Oh, fam. But yeah, King of the Ring, I think it's fair to say that, it was minus laps. That's the first.
Tournaments are always good.
Because last week we agreed that Undertaker's streak was good.
Yeah.
So it's the first time, it's the second time that not everyone has agreed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Any more points on that?
No, I was just saying tournaments are always good. I think WWE always do.
It makes it competitive. Like that's like with the whole cruiserweight.
Yeah,
Even
so I would
beat
say
the-
maybe
even
they
beat
should
the Cop
even
challenge.
do King of the Ring more like they done the Cruiserweight Classic. It's just in its own little world, you know.
Yeah.
But make it a pay per view as well, please, man. We need that.
I think maybe put the final on the paper.
Yeah, final.
Yeah, find out like how it was back in the
No.
day. No, but back in the day, they used to do like the semi-finals, then the final. Do you know what I mean?
You know
Yeah,
what?
they used to have two matches.
Yeah.
You know what I think they should do? Send the King of the Ring to NXT, man.
No. We don't want that. They don't have it in your house, bro. We don't want that.
No.
Bro, do you know how?
I don't mind that, to be honest.
No, I mind that.
mind that.
Bro, I'm sorry, but it's like. So you're sending. So basically, like what they done in your house, taking it to NXT. We don't need that.
All right, do you know why I say that? It's only because I feel as though NXT will handle it differently than how it will be handled on the main roster.
I think the whole thing of King of the Ring is that everyone is involved. It shouldn't be limited to one thing. Because back in the day, you have people from SmackDown and Raw competing. Do you get what I mean?
Fairs.
So it's like a World Cup. So you have Brazil's at the other end of the table, Mexico's other end of the table, but eventually they meet in the final.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's how it should be.
So
unless you want to include NXT, SmackDown, Raw, and they're all going at each other, and in the end, bam,
No,
they
limit
meet.
it. I agree with you. Limit it. Limit it.
I don't think, man.
Keep it to NXT. Do you know why? Because we've seen with NXT that when you give them an idea, they're gonna take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look what they've done with.
You're only thinking of in your house, but that was a play on everyone being stuck at home.
Yeah, stuck at home. You know what I'm saying?
that,
Whereas
but-
with NXT, we know for a fact that
I don't think she went NXT,
we've got two former NXT, two former King of the Ring winners who are heading
running the show.
running NXT. So they know the importance of what King of the Ring used to be. They can now bring back that element and say, you know what, King of the Ring is going to be a tournament. Then we're going to have a takeover, King of the Ring takeover. And then the winner is going to obviously get a title. They're going to get a trophy and a title match.
Exactly.
None of this fucking throne, none of this... None of this
when matches
crowd.
will actually
And the
be
thing is, the
solid
matches will be solid. And not to say
Like-
last year's King of the Ring wasn't solid. Like, the matches were good. But if we're confining it within NXT, are you telling me we're not probably going to get one of the best tournaments?
Yeah, 100%.
I get that. Look, by all means, I get the
That's
NXT thing, but I feel like the whole point of the King of the Ring back in the day was to include every single person in the thing.
No,
it's like a battle for who's the best in the ring. It's not a battle for who's the best in NXT. If that's the case, then call it King of NXT. Do you know what I mean? King of the Ring, that means everyone's involved.
No, but it doesn't rhyme. King of the Ring makes sense. I'm sticking by this. No,
you know what I mean?
I understand what you mean.
It should be a separate tournament, bro.
Alright, so
Yeah, so it'll be a separate tournament for
I think
NXT.
for
It
NXT,
makes sense.
it could be a thing where, for example, who's the current champion of NXT right now?
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. Okay, cool. Finn Balor's like, cool, I'm done. Like, I'm going to go back to the main roster. Cool. In this case, I want you, man, to all compete for this title. I'm done.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
there's
that's
a
what they
tournament.
So
do.
you mean just a regular
So a regular
tournament?
tournament.
Like, as a regular tournament, but yeah, for the title, bro. Like, but you shouldn't call it King of the Ring.
Nah, I disagree.
Finger
Your maths ain't mathing. Your maths ain't
Come on,
mathing. Yeah, your maths ain't mathing.
What are you confused about?
Your maths ain't mathing.
The whole thing just went a bit left.
What do you mean?
Like maybe I was. Don't worry.
You were zoning out. It's the Stardom.
Don't be don't be Vince McMahon. Take on new ideas.
Yeah, take on new ideas, fam.
I'm here for that. But I'm saying with these new ideas, there's lucky. Like you man always complain that there's people in Canteen that's not getting work. Bring them in the NXT, bring them in the King of the Ring, and let them battle these other men.
Okay, but they did that last year, and look where it's gotten them. It's got King Corbin running around as if he's flipping, slithering, succotash or whatever. As if he's.
Wait, that's succotash shit. What does that mean? What does succotash shit mean? What does it mean?
I don't know. They made him say it once. Succotash.
What's his name? And then Kenke was saying the other time. I was like, wait, what's succotash?
Fam,
What I'm saying is this year, cool. This time, change it up a bit. Survivor Series, you added NXT to Survivor Series, right? And that was cool. That was nice to watch. A hell of a man invested. So on this occasion, you bring NXT. You have like a table in NXT. The winner of that wins. The winner of that competes with this team. But then again, it'll be a triple threat match at King of the Ring.
What's this nigga on, fam? Yo, massive, fam.
It went all over the place. It went the star dog. It just went.
At the end of the day,
NXT King of the Ring.
At the end of the day, if you want things to go well and you want it to go in a particular way, we've seen that NXT can do tournaments very, very well. We've seen it with the Cruiserweight Classic. We've seen it with the Mae Young Classic. We've seen that even with the what was that tournament that they done last year? Was it the Rising Stars where they had when ACH versus ACH versus Cameron Grimes in the finals, and they can fight for whatever title they want.
For me, you know,
fam, the tournaments in NXT, they make so much sense because it's like you're giving different people opportunities and there's real incentive for these tournaments. With the main roster, there's no incentive for them to be doing King of the Ring. Besides,
let me explain the thing.
Dressing like he's in Game of Thrones.
I just want to see some of the main rosters actually compete and getting a chance to change, like, you know, defend for this whole.
But they do.
Can I say something? The caliber of people, the names.
I sound like I'm a WWE basher, man. I'm not a WWE basher. I'm trying to make like a perfect storyline, which.
Your argument is fair, but I think
I get you.
The people that you want, the caliber of the people that you want involved in this, what you said, like for instance, Chad Gable, he was in the last King of the Ring, didn't win, and he's probably the most accomplished wrestler that was in it.
Shorty Gabe, was it Shorty?
And he's now answering Shorty G or whatever, wearing basketball shorts.
Mama G. Mama G.
So this is what I mean. What are they going to do with these guys? Whereas at least NXT, they will always be cultivated into something, like coming out of winning it. Like,
do you know what would be a cold concept? You see how they handled the Cruiserweight Classics where they had bare indie wrestlers just coming in, competing. I think they can do something similar with the King of the Ring as well. And if they wanted to go further, they can add some main roster superstars into that matchup. So now you've got main roster wrestlers, you've got NXT wrestlers, and a couple free agents, indie wrestlers, all competing.
But then at the same time, you know, WWE will never let one of them signed talents lose to anyone outside of that. So it would make certain matches predictable.
Vince McMahon will let it happen. Triple H.
I don't know if he would let it happen.
I have faith in Triple H.
Oh, you have faith in Triple H that he'll let it happen?
Yes.
I
got faith in Triple H.
I think that's what made the Cruiserweight Classic so good, because it was like all of these different guys coming from all of these different places. I think maybe one was maybe signed to WWE at the time, whoever it was. Like,
Cedric
got signed.
No, he wasn't. Yeah, Cedric wasn't signed at the time. He wasn't signed. Yeah.
So it was a free for all. Anyone can win this sort of thing. Like,
there was a few man there that they were definitely never winning.
That was nice to watch.
You could look at them and you these man don't win.
That was nice to watch. Though,
I saw Tajiri in the first round. I was like, what's this guy doing here?
When I saw Kota Ibushi, I was thinking, this guy has to clear this entire field.
Who did he lose to again? They bigged him up.
He lost in the semi-final to...
Was it Zack
Sabre Jr.?
I think it might have been Zack.
Maybe.
Yeah, I need to rewatch that again because they were bigging out Ibushi, man.
If anything, the Cruiserweight Classics was the best last tournament I'd ever watched.
Yeah, I enjoyed that still.
I think that might have been.
I enjoyed the Mae Young Classic. Mae Young Classic as well. That tournament was
good as well.
The first one or the second one?
I think the first. Maybe the second one.
I think the second one was better.
Yeah, maybe the second one.
The first one was good, but the second one was.
I enjoyed it.
What's that with? The woman, yeah?
Yeah.
Kairi Sane.
Yeah,
Was in the first. Yeah, I
Kairi
like the
Sane
first
won the first one.
First one,
Yeah, just the first one.
I
for
enjoyed
me.
it still.
That's when I knew about Kairi Sane. I thought, who the hell's doing the elbow like that?
Yeah, oh, that elbow. Oh, her elbow.
man.
Oh,
Mad,
Pirate
innit?
suit. I thought, who is this?
Yeah,
Yeah, the first one for me. Yeah.
fam, that was sick. But yeah, man, I feel like all of us kind of slightly agree that King of the Ring was sick, but except for Laps. But that's fair.
Hi, this is the Superior Cypriot Theodoros, and you are listening to the WRESTHINGS podcast.
So we're going to talk about the three faces of Mick Foley. First and foremost, guys, did you enjoy it or not?
I enjoyed it.
Mick, there's a reason why Mick Foley's in my top 5 of the greatest wrestlers of
Your
all of
top
them.
5 changes like every day.
No,
But I can't lie.
Wait, I've never ever changed Mick Foley. Mick Foley's always been in my top 5.
Black.
Sorry.
No, you've been calling me out.
Sorry.
Calling me out. My
Sorry.
top 5 changes every
I can't lie,
time.
I can't lie.
No, this one was never in my top 5. Top 5 big men. There's a difference. Let's clarify that as well. Please, please.
Let me say something quickly. Hey, on the real though, like, my top 5 changes all the time, man.
My top 5, it's not changed.
Like, it changes that, like, always.
Mine changes all the time.
I'll be real.
That's the only reason why.
That's why the group chat I get pissed off. Whenever people start bringing about who's your top 5, I'm like, fuck off, man, because I asked you this last month and I don't remember.
I think it was this week, innit? And after I think NK put in a group chat, I watched the top 5 street matches. I blacked out. I looked at it, yeah. I was like, NK, I can't do this today. I don't have the walk.
AK loves the top 5.
NK is a top 5 guy. NK, listen, next week, come and put some top 5 off.
Every time.
I big up NK, man. Honestly, that's that's the bro, man. But yeah, King of the
What's your favourite Marufuji match?
Oh, fam. Mick Foley. What we saying?
Yes. I
Should I
personally.
go this way? Say yes or no?
Yeah. Yes. Okay, I'll explain after. But yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Cats is Jack, Dude Love, Mick Foley, 100%.
And Mankind, there's 4.
A Mankind.
Oh, there's
So
4.
there's 4.
Yeah, 4 faces.
4, yeah.
They always say 3, innit?
No, it's actually 3 faces of Foley.
But it's actually 4 though.
I don't think they count Foley.
Yeah, they don't count Foley, yeah.
They should count him though, because he's a madman as well.
Yeah, he's nuts.
Foley's mad.
He's the craziest.
Because that for me,
all of them.
okay, we'll get to that.
Yeah, I think the guy's a legend. Dude Love was probably the weakest for me, but yeah, literally like great stuff.
I'll get to that. Yeah, man, 100% facts, 100%.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Dude Love, I wasn't really.
But let's talk about Dude Love quickly. Dude Love came because that was his first actual wrestling gimmick.
Yeah,
he created himself, and so
yeah.
he wanted just to revisit it.
He created that
and bring
when
it
he was
back.
like 18.
Yeah,
One of his
and Dude Love won. He
young
won a
gimmicks.
championship. He won a tag team, didn't he, with Stone Cold?
Yeah.
So he kind of accomplished.
he
He
did.
accomplished some good stuff there as well. Let's talk about first and foremost. You mentioned something which I thought like we should tap in quickly. The craziest out of the whole bunch. There was one promo that he did,
I
yeah.
know
And
that.
do you remember?
I can
He done
tell
that promo when he kept on changing?
Changing person.
Yeah, that was sick.
That's when he was having his rivalry with Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably Mick Foley's greatest rival. Triple
That was,
H.
yeah, it was.
Because Triple H has seen all the three faces of
Faces,
Foley's
yeah.
and has had very important matches.
With him, yeah.
I think. Sorry.
No, sorry, I was just saying without a Mankind Mick Foley, I don't think Triple H ends up as who he is.
Yeah, facts.
Some great
Big facts. Especially the Cactus Jack era.
Yeah.
Big.
Oh, that street fight that they had.
What the street
That was
fight?
nuts,
Hell
man.
in a cell.
Hell in
man.
a cell, like
When Foley's last match, and then when he came back in 2000. Listen, when he came back in 2000 as Mick Foley, there we go. That Foley that everyone's talking about.
So who's the craziest at the bunch? Yes, list
Personally, for me, I feel like it is
who's the most tapped at the bunch?
Mankind.
Mankind is the most tapped.
What do you think?
Cactus Jack's the most aggressive.
Nah, Cactus Jack is. I think.
Mankind stabbing himself.
Yeah.
Stabbing himself,
yeah,
talking to himself.
Yeah.
Like he's telling the Undertaker, yeah, cool. We're gonna
Okay,
take
cool.
it that far.
So we'll go
He's
Mankind.
going that
I
far.
agree. Okay, I agree with that now. Mankind,
Cactus,
Jack,
dude.
Mick Foley because of what he done at WrestleMania 22 with Edge. Then we're going Dude Love. Yeah. Okay, that's
I look at Mick Foley as just like a collection of all of them, so I don't want to count him.
No, but I feel like after what he
Because
did,
without Mick Foley, you can't get these three. You can get
You can't
Like,
get exactly.
And I think I feel like Cactus Jack and Mick Foley were very similar.
Similar,
in
yeah.
a way.
in that
Yeah, they are.
aspect.
Yeah, they all they have the same.
Everything.
They dress
I
the
feel
same.
like Cactus Jack was more of a subtle mankind. He just wasn't as crazy.
Even do you know what's mad? Do you know what's
literally,
mad? I feel like when I was watching when you watch WrestleMania 22, I feel like Mick Foley at WrestleMania 22 was all the characters merged because he had the bottoms. He had the shoe. He had the bottoms of mankind. He had the shoes of. He had the shoes of Mick Foley.
Foley, yeah.
Then he had the jacket. Not jacket, but the what do you call it? The
Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack.
the jacket, the shirt.
The lumberjack.
The lumberjack shirt of Cactus. You got me like a Cactus Jack thing. Then what? The face of like you got what I mean from. So it was all of them combined. But in like in all, like I feel like he's one of the best actual like wrestlers to actually feature in WWE history.
Foley's one of
And
the
if
best
wrestlers and also gimmicks ever.
characters.
Do you know what I mean?
amazing,
Characters
yeah.
like, and I feel like a lot of people try to compare the Fiend to Mick Foley, and no disrespect, but I don't feel like
Not yet.
I don't feel like they're in the same.
Not yet.
They're not in the same VIP section still.
Not yet.
100.
Don't get me wrong. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt is in the VIP section. His gimmicks are amazing. His
The
gimmick things are amazing.
closest wrestling gimmick that was close to Mankind was Abyss. Big you up.
No, I thought it was Kane.
No.
I'm with you.
No.
Wait, what?
No. Kane was his
Wait,
own
hey, someone back
entity.
me up, please. Are you not
Kane
mad?
was his own entity.
No, Kane, no, bro.
Abyss.
So you always, so tell me something.
Abyss. They even had a mad promo
No,
in like
but-
13
bro, tell me something,
about
yeah.
Abyss saying like idolized from you, Foley. Like, my whole
But
gimmick.
tell me something. So you really wanted to see Mick Foley versus Abyss rather than Abyss versus Kane?
I think you're confusing the two. I think you're confusing likeness in terms of wrestling as opposed to like gimmick. I get what he's trying to say.
Oh, they give me the actual tapped gimmick.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The tapped gimmick.
Tapped gimmick. Okay, cool.
No, what Sam is saying is correct.
Yeah, what you're saying. Okay, cool. I
This
agree.
is the closest to Mankind.
Yeah. Okay, I get that. Yeah. So, any matches? We talk about any matches in general that you can enjoy from his
The Hell in a Cell with Triple H, man.
Yeah.
That was
Undertaker's one as well. That was straight crud.
That was history.
The
then
teeth come out everything.
the match before that he had with Triple H. I think it was a street fight.
That's Cactus Jack on
Yeah.
on Raw.
Yeah.
We're forgetting the Randy Orton and thing like
Wasn't that the debut of Cactus Jack in WWE?
Oh, that's not the one I'm thinking of.
No.
This is the match. I think he retired or something after this match, and then came back for the Hell in a Cell match with Triple H.
Oh, I know which. I was talking about.
I think it's
I get
No
what you're
Way
saying.
Out
Yeah.
or Armageddon or something. I can't remember what.
Yeah,
it was,
he came
but-
out. He came out. Where he debuted on. Oh shit. He came out on Raw. Yeah, you're right, bro.
What as Cactus Jack when I think Dude Love and Thing were on the screen
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they were talking
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
they
he
introduced Cactus Jack
Yeah.
and then he came out. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was sick. That was probably sick.
But yeah, because Triple H is one of my favorites. That's why I just can't not pay homage to them matches.
Yeah.
Because I know what he done for Triple H. Like, and yeah, it's he won a hardcore legend.
Yeah, facts.
Literally,
Facts.
Man lost his ear against Vader and still continues to fight, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like Cactus Jack, like I said, Cactus Jack has even transcended through ECW. He survived that era. You need to understand the
But was
depth of Foley,
was his
bro.
run
him
in-
and Terry Funk?
Terry Funk was
ECW run?
that's another
What?
discussion one day for me to get into. They had a death match in Japan.
What do you think
yeah?
his ear got torn off?
Yeah,
that
was
wasn't
mad.
no joke.
Fam, it's
What
nuts, man.
94 Foley?
Is Terry Funk? I feel like Terry Funk is even still an active wrestler. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think this guy.
I will not be surprised.
This guy
if he's not
retires
fighting.
again.
He'll retire then come back.
I won't be surprised if he's fighting someone now.
Fam, this
I'll
guy
be
retired
real.
when
This
Ring
one,
Dark Side.
Terry
What's
Funk.
that?
Dark Side of the Ring.
No, what's that documentary that came out? A documentary time ago. It was like proper big.
Oh, the one with like Mankind. and-
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. But I know which one you're talking
Bro, he
about.
retired then. That was 997.
Yeah.
And he came back again, bro.
Bear in mind, he's been wrestling since like 1960 something,
Yeah,
fam.
60s.
But I tell you, Funk, yeah, he's a
Wrestling when
legend.
racism was
Yeah.
legal, fam.
Yeah.
Big up Terry Funk, man.
Big legend.
Yeah, but yeah, I think Mankind definitely a legend in this thing, man, and I don't have any bad words to say about him. He's always had a positive vibe outside wrestling. He's always stood up for the right stuff. I think he's even got like he does his donation things to a country in Africa. I don't want to say the wrong name, but I think
Foley
I watched
is a
documentary, but,
Jabul man.
like he's a legend. He's a
Jabul
legend.
man. The man didn't want to sleep in the hotels. He slept in fans' houses,
Yeah,
fam.
told me
That's a
this,
real
yeah.
Jabul man. Didn't want to spend his money. Saved very
Yeah,
well.
Yeah.
He just seems like he's just a good guy.
Down
Like
to
he's
earth
just a
guy.
down to earth
He
guy.
he put his body in the line for the company. Like
Foley.
honestly, like is he even in the Hall of Fame yet?
Soon.
Nah, he's
Not in the
not.
Hall of Fame.
He's not.
It's too-
I don't think
yeah,
he's
yeah,
a Hall of Fame.
It'll happen. Don't worry.
I don't
Even
think
from when he went to TNA, like I thought he was gonna come to TNA and be a bit more mild. Man was still doing the crud. Like, do you get what I mean? Man was still cutting up his body and doing the madness. Like,
Thumbtacks and everything.
It's one of them ones where you've been signed. It's like that's what people.
That's what they want to see. Yeah.
That's
That's
what
what people want to see. So if I want to go see a Kevin Hart thing, I want to see Kevin Hart bust strokes. You got what I mean?
Exactly. Big facts.
Yeah, but Mick Foley, man, honestly, legend in this thing, man.
And the versatility as well. Obviously, he went for lower down championships.
Yeah.
He was a WWE champion.
Exactly.
He done the tag team thing with The Rock, Stone Cold.
Really solidified
Am I
I
being a bit dumb by saying this? But he always had chemistry with every single wrestler he came up against.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
even when he had, I think.
But a lot of people, if you look at his documentary, a lot of people said that he weren't wrestling. You see, him and Flair had a very serious rivalry because Flair was saying that he's a stuntman. Man wasn't a wrestler, and this was actually real life.
Flair said he's a glorified stuntman.
That was a very, very serious rival. So Mick Foley's my top 5. I'm going to do all my research.
But I mean, generally, like wrestlers are stuntmen.
They are stuntmen, but it's like
it's probably it's a diss to them.
You know Flair, how Flair likes wrestling, the hand-to-hand mat wrestling. Like Foley's not doing that, innit? Foley's punch you in the face, go bang bang after. Do you know what I mean? Like
bang bang. And that bang's a bang bang.
After, do you know what I mean? And I maybe
my God,
kick you in the, you know what I mean? But Flair, it's hand to hand. So that rivalry was serious. Trust me, even the way they were using Melina as a kind of decoy. Ric Flair's like, one night with me, it'll be all you need. Foley's like, this is how you talk to women. You see how you talk to women? I was thinking, nah. It's even the TNA, their rivalry in TNA. Oh my God,
Yeah,
Flair.
I remember.
Flair.
I saw there was a match they had here, and after he came out the ring and started badding up Flair, and they went backstage. Yeah.
Their rivalry,
Yeah,
and it was
madness.
actually a real rivalry until I think they blessed it like 010 and that. But it was a real life. They hated each other.
Nah, big up Mick Foley, man. I think he even
big
sold. I think he sold out in his book when he was like back in the day.
He's multi-time bestseller.
The New York Times.
Is that book? Can you still cop that book? Is that book still available?
eBay.
What we're going for?
eBay,
Please, innit?
Amazon.
Yeah.
You know, I would say one of Mick Foley's best matches for me was his match with Randy Orton and then his match with Edge. Because he kind of built those two superstars as well, if I remember. And he put his body on the line for both of them too. And I'm not gonna lie, the match with Randy Orton was the first time I saw barbed wire used as a weapon.
You never seen
I never knew about it.
That legend killer thing.
Until I saw that.
Nah, when I saw back in the day, see when I think it was the Triple H and Mick Foley match when they lit the barbed wire on fire. My heart dropped. I was like, "Eee!" This is what it's come to me for.
When the wood with the barbed wire.
Yeah, bro. I was like, this is taps.
I was wondering, where did WWE get this concept from to
Fam,
light
was
the
all
barbed wire?
it's Japanese wrestling, isn't it? Death matches, yeah.
Or CZW.
Foley, I swear Foley was wrestling in Japan.
He
So
wrestled
he
in
picked
that
up, that's what I'm saying.
FMW.
So he picked up a
War
lot of
wrestling.
that stuff. So Foley's something else, man.
But yeah, man. Big up
Foley's
Foley,
baby.
man. Once
Yeah,
again,
was it
man.
Mummy's? What does JR say?
I know what you're saying.
Foley's baby. What does he say again?
Mrs. Foley's baby's boy.
There we go. There we go.
Where? Ask Wrestlings this week.
I think we only got one question, to be fair.
Shit.
Foley's a stunt man.
Flair's mad.
That's harsh,
man.
innit?
Flair's a madman, I'm telling you.
That's funny.
Flair is a madman.
So, this is Ask Wrestlings, where we get you, the people, to ask us, the Wrestlings, the questions. Is it? We have one question from our guy, Only Ons, he's in our group chat. He asks, is there enough respect on the mid-card titles in WWE?
Hell no.
Oh.
Hell no. There's not.
There isn't, man.
There isn't. Back in the day, like holding a USA title used to be so credible.
I think the last person who was to make that credible was Cena.
No. It
Yes.
couldn't have been Cena.
Yes.
You think so?
Cena was the last person to make
Is that because he
And
designed
it's not-
the
and it's
open-
not-
the open challenge
The open
thing?
challenge. I'm not talking about fucking on the
Oh.
Cena. I'm talking about peak Cena. No, well, not peak. Legend Cena.
Yeah.
Let
basically.
me look through quickly, and after I'll see if I can agree with you on that.
Cena held it.
Cena bought freaking. He tried to even give well, not Ty. I wouldn't even call him Ty. Sean Spears. Remember when he was called
Ty
Ty-
Dillinger.
Yeah, Ty Dillinger gave him a chance.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that open challenge was a lot.
When
bro.
everyone was coming out for it, yeah. Sami Zayn came up from NXT.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens came up from NXT.
bro.
What's the
Facts.
New Japan equivalent of USA Championship?
Maybe the Intercontinental.
Yeah. They've got a US Championship now.
Yeah, they've got
Yeah, I
US
thought
Championship.
for New
I
Japan.
think in the
they
last
have
2
championship,
years they
don't
got a
That's
US
more
Championship.
credible than WWE's mid cards.
Whoa.
Oh yeah,
Well, now it is,
100%.
I guess. But whoa, not overall. But now, okay.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Overall, no way in hell.
Now, of course, the WWE's United States Championship will have more prestige on it. It's been about longer, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't seem important to me. Whereas with IW, with New Japan, all of their belts
have significance.
Literally all of
yeah,
their
all of them,
belts,
yeah.
apart from maybe the never title, the never open weight and stuff.
Sorry, my bad, bro. Let me grab that. I thought the IWGP Intercontinental Championship was their main title when I first watched New Japan.
Yeah.
So I thought that was their main thing. Then when I saw they actually got a world championship, I was just like, raw. So they put respect on their mid card.
Yeah, 100%.
And especially like with one of the best runs of that title was Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah.
He was at the height of his career, and
Yeah.
he said, "You know what? I'm not fighting for the world title anymore. I'm gonna bring prestige to the Intercontinental Championship."
He did it.
And you know what I'm saying?
Big options.
That's why I even give a lot of credit to people like Jay Lethal that always talk about his television title run in Ring of Honor. For me, he made me feel like the Ring of Honor TV title was more important than the world title.
Yeah, big
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
Big fact.
That's the
That
thing
was
with
a good run. Very good run.
A lot of these titles right now, they don't make it seem as important enough. But then again, who's to blame? Is it the wrestlers to blame, or is it the actual people high above?
I think there's an element of both.
Hand in hand has to play.
There's an element of both. Like even like, for instance, Miz is probably no one's favorite wrestler. No disrespect to Miz, but when he held the Intercontinental Championship, I think 2016, 17 times.
What a year!
He just made it seem like this is mine. Like I'm doing anything. I'm taking off man's head if they're coming after me. Like, and these are this is what makes you think something is really important and that it's really sought after. And then the next man that wins it, they're kind of propelling them into something because someone before it has made the title seem more interesting. Now I can remember maybe one important match from that particular run, and that's when I think the Dolph Ziggler put his job on the line. If he didn't become Intercontinental Championship, he would have been fired from WWE.
I think I remember that.
But it's Miz. I can't remember many other good matches in that run, but he made it every week
every
he came
promo.
out. He's made it seem like this is the most important title on SmackDown, and that's all it really
matters.
takes. So you've got the US Championship now on Bobby Lashley, but Bobby Lashley is involved with Retribution.
Yeah.
And this is where titles go missing.
Titles go missing. Yeah. You shouldn't be involved in that.
You've got a championship match on Sunday. You're just
Apollo,
giving
that's
him
completely
his
ignored.
last competitor for it. You're just doing a rematch for that, basically. Like
Who's he fighting on Saturday?
Apollo Crews.
I'm tired of this one.
Exactly.
I told you personally. Oh man, I like him, but I'm tired of Apollo Crews.
No, I'm not tired of. For me, I'm tired of the matches, man.
Why is that so bad, bro? I'm tired of Apollo Crews. I need to see a heel turn.
I don't know.
You have no direction.
I don't know the
where
direction.
you're
I don't know
going,
the
fam.
direction for a lot of these, man. I don't know if I was in their position. If I was in like
No,
that
but Apollo's
position,
been
I don't know
for
what
how
I'll do.
many
These
years, cuz you've been surviving every drought, every time you could have got sweet.
But he can wrestle, though.
He
can wrestle.
You didn't, bro. Huh?
He can wrestle though.
And
people shouldn't come to me and say, "Oh, you should go to AEW," because look, come to Sean Spears.
that's what I'm trying to say. Sean Spears can wrestle, fam.
Yeah, but Apollo Crews, he has been working on his character. It's not like
It's
an
been
overnight
evident.
change.
Yeah,
it's been gradual.
Yeah.
And obviously MVP has been giving them a lot of spotlight.
Yeah.
The problem is if he now loses to Bobby Lashley on Sunday,
What
he
happens
falls
next?
out of the whole circle of the Hurt Business stuff going on. What happens next? Where are him and Ricochet, back in the canteen? Like, it's literally what happens next.
Canteen.
Or they'll make another tag team and let them go for the titles. That's what I'm saying, bro.
fuck.
Apollo Crews, I don't know. Ricochet, I feel bad.
I'm not fussed on them going for the tag team titles. The tag team division needs people.
Yeah, they could do
But
that.
then at the same time, so does the United States mid card. It needs people. It's like they just like to hot potato the belt, give it to whoever, make them feel important. Like for me, when Andrade had the title belt, I felt like
that felt.
this might be the chance where we might be getting
Him and
a
Zelina made that seem important.
Yeah, it seemed proper important. I was thinking, you know what?
Especially the live crowd.
Every time they defend it, it's good. They're having sick. Andrade's giving us sick matches after sick matches after sick matches. But then he went missing off TV for I think for like a month or two.
Yeah.
Came back, he ended up losing it, and it's just like, I don't know. Everyone just keeps getting lost in the shuffle, and it's like they don't actually know the direction of what they want to do with that belt. Maybe what they might have to do is they might just have to do like the Jay Lethal treatment when they now finally put the belt on someone. This person is now having to make us believe that this title belt is important. You know what I'm saying? So like you said before, it might be a mix of both. Maybe the higher ups aren't making it seem important, but at the same time, maybe wrestlers need to more or less go into that bag of, You know, like, but I can see Bobby Lashley just running roughshod and saying, "Yo, this is the most important title because I have the belt. I'm the most dominant person in WWE right now. Who's gonna talk to me? You know what I'm saying?
It's all down to how like these wrestlers come out and portray themselves in it and promo cutting and whatever in it. So
I think one of the best runs with a mid-card belt I've seen was when Naito had the IWGP Intercontinental title, and he treated that belt like trash.
Yeah.
But that was only because he wanted the world title. So it's a bit of a flipping this whole conversation we're having on its head, where it was like, oh yeah, I'm the Intercontinental Champion, but I don't really want this. I want the world title sort of thing. But he still went out there, defended the two, and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think once the wrestler gets it, they just have to be invested. Like that has to be their world championship. And then make us, portray that to us, basically.
Exactly.
So,
Any more questions up?
Yeah, someone else asked the question. I don't even know. This is from Adetokumpo.
jeez,
Big up, big man.
Do you think WWE is missing out? Not. Wait, what's wrong with you? Wait, what's wrong with you?
You know, it's because when I said big up, big man, I looked at me like, look at you. Nah, not the visceral. Who said that? You?
I provoked.
Big up, Adetokumpo. Someone's name for me. You're laughing. Wait, will you pronounce it then?
It's a hot place, I'm telling you.
Big him up, man. I'm sure this ain't even his real name. I'm sure he's doing it after Giannis, innit?
Who after you?
Giannis Adetokumpo.
The basketball. Adetokumpo.
I'm gonna cut this bit out, man. Do you think WWE is missing out not doing Mr. Perfect or Mark Henry dating China style vignettes to build some characters?
Wait,
Read
what?
this, please. Let Mex read it because I feel like he's impartial. He won't laugh.
Oh, shit.
I think I know what Andrew is talking about.
do you think WWE is missing out not doing Mr. Perfect or Mark Henry dating China style vignettes to build some characters while there's no fans? Like Angel Garza singing to women in the rain and being a sexual deviant. Just over the top stuff that stops the whole roster being bland. So basically, should they be doing more character stuff while there's no fans about?
That makes
sense, but the whole sexual deviant stuff.
Yeah,
No, stop it.
The word of sexual deviant, you could have left that out.
Yeah. WWE, they don't want blonde people.
So on Raw this past week, there was a vignette of Bianca Belair, and she was doing. So obviously she's the EST. She was proving.
What does EST stand for?
Like the best, the strongest,
the best of the best.
Oh, the S.
Very S. She is.
Yeah.
So she was
Sexy
demonstrating this week
She was
that
beating
she was
everyone in the gym.
She's what?
She's basically beating everyone.
Yeah, there was a guy that was coming up, not beating. Oh my god!
No. I'm not thinking about it.
Your maths ain't maths.
No, you're a WWE fan. You're a WWE fan. I'm thinking like I thought she like beating people.
Oh no, like competing.
no.
So she was competing.
Yeah,
Some guy went
competing.
to lift weights. He was struggling. Bianca Belair put extra plates on and just lifted the thing.
Yeah, so basically in real life,
Pull-ups.
they do like the performance center combine. So they do like different competitions to test strength, agility, and all that. And she is the best.
Yeah, she has
Like
all
she
the
wins
records.
every year. Like
Over men as well.
Over men as well. Yeah, in real life, she's the best.
Yeah. So I think the guy is asking questions, maybe stuff more like that, where it's using it to kind of build the person's character. For me, that was good for her. It was like it was kind of like those Mr. Perfect things where Mr. Perfect used to flip in, throw a basketball or football down a whole arena and catch it on the other side and all that jam.
That promo stuff like that works. It really works because it makes you.
And I think it's only for, I'm invested in Bianca Belair, and I think if they're doing stuff like that, that means that they're probably going to put her back on TV very soon. But I think you don't want to watch a whole show full of character building.
No, it's a bit too much.
Show.
Especially if there's no crowd, man.
Yeah,
I think that's stuff for like the YouTube, innit?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
True.
But yeah, man,
for it there.
I think that's enough. I think that's all the questions for today.
Yeah, sure.
What's coming up that we should look forward to? Night of the Champions this Sunday, right?
Clash of Champions.
Is it Night of the Champions or Clash of Champions?
Clash of
Champions.
Wasn't it Night of the Champions before?
It used to be Night of Champions.
So they've gone Clash of Champions for like because that was
who WCW owned Clash of Champions.
Yeah.
They copped it and then used that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Big up, yeah. Big up WWE. We're gonna watch you this week. AEW, you know, AEW pay-per-views coming up soon.
They've got a pay-per-view in November, I think. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Their big anniversary show for 1 year being on TVs, October 14th.
Oh, they've got Lance Archer versus Moxley for the world title. That should be good.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing that. Hopefully, Lance Archer gets that. With that still.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. It's episode 38, right?
Yeah.
We're nearly on 50, man. Yeah.
We should do something special for 50.
We should. A mega episode or something, man. But no, I can't do it in here. It's too hot, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go MSG for that. I don't mind that still. What you said? MSG, man.
Different.
But yeah,
What's funny?
big up Supine Monkey. Big up everyone in that group. Big up everyone in the wrestling's event group.
Hey,
chat.
he's gonna come and flog you, man. You might keep saying,
It's coming.
you might keep repeating this.
He's
Fam.
coming. I'll bet you probably be I'll get him as the next guest. In fact, man. Yeah, man. Big up everyone that's been tuned in. Big up everyone that's subscribed to us. We're nearly on 300 subscribers. Big up everyone that's hit us up on Instagram or Twitter. Like people that followed us from like stuff you've seen on our pages. Like we're trying to give you everything this year. Content like galore, fam. Like social media galore. All of that sort of stuff in it. And yeah, man. If you haven't subscribe to us. If it's your first time listening, follow us on all like. What can you follow us on Spotify, right?
Yeah.
I always ask this question all the time. So follow us on Spotify. And yeah, man.
That's such an uncle.
All streaming
Trust me, I'm a big uncle, fam.
All streaming.
All streaming platforms, fam. Even what's it? Ocado. What's it? Zoop? Was it? Napstar, there, man. MySpace in the man. But yeah.
LOL.
WRESTHINGS for the mandem.
By the man them. For the man them. Big up WrestleManiac, of course. Make sure you go.
Yeah. Oh, how can I forget, man? Do you know it's cause like the way you present yourself. I feel like you're already. Do you got me? You're a member.
What, furniture?
No, not furniture. I feel like you're part of WRESTHINGS anyway. So
Everyone's part of WrestleThings, man. When you come on, you're part of the family.
Your mug and your mug and your shirt is coming here, and your ruler as well. With the WrestleThings coming.
I'm finished. Did you even get that?
Oh, sorry, guys. He's special treatment, innit? There you go. Plug yourself.
Nah, yeah, just saying thanks for having me, guys. Happy to be back and just breaking down this mad world of WWE
fans,
AEW
fans.
Whatever you want to call it, this
bashers.
industry. But yeah, you can catch me on WrestleManiac UK on all the usual places: Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
Hey, drop your promo.
Daily,
I like what you say.
daily
Though.
content.
Say that promo that you normally say for your videos, bro.
My intro.
Yeah.
I have to say,
Do you have an outro?
Kind of. I just say WrestleManiac signing out. I'll see you soon.
Yeah,
What's the one you say before?
My name is Mex. I'm a wrestling fan, a wrestling
fan,
enthusiast,
yeah.
WrestleManiac.
Yeah. No. I was watching one of your videos. I was like, yeah, I like that. I like that. I was like, nah, I can't like. Laps has got a promo. I got my own promo now from.
To rewrite.
Just fam. I started writing bars from. Next week, though, I come fully prepared, man. Hey, you up there? But yeah, episode 38, man. Wow.
Pussy.
And good night.